Relive.
Okay, I'll stop this.
Okay, we are live again. Edit video, YouTube Creator Studio. What?
He fell. I'm chasing Crogea.
I don't care what you call me. Help!
Get back here, brother.
Help!
No, don't sing that, please. I'm gonna have to mute you.
Yeah, because it's copyrighted.
That is a copyrightable song, correct.
I start singing Happy Birthday. Are you gonna mute me?
Happy Birthday is actually a copyrighted song now.
Yes, I know. So is the fucking chicken dance. No, why does anybody care?
Why does anyone care?
I can't chase Crogea anymore.
Yes, oh my god, I made it to the top. Oh my god. I did it. Get to the top.
Oh, hi. You're up there.
I wasn't even thinking, I just got mad because you were like, you're gonna give me copyright over the chicken dance song. I'm like, and then I just kept going and I made it to the top.
There's other channels that have gotten copyright from the chicken dance song, right? I don't know.
Literally, do not sing, don't film, don't do anything musical. And then we're good.
Okay.
I'm a musical theater kid.
Hold on. We're gonna go one person at a time and do a mic check.
Film, don't do anything musical.
Okay.
Testing, blah, 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 blah.
Hold on. We're gonna...
Hello.
Okay. Everyone can be heard. Everyone can be heard.
Yes.
Which is a good thing.
Finally gotta wait from April.
Get over in April. Yes. Oh, by the way, the reason we're using these names is so, well,
Confidentiality.
exactly, confidentiality.
I don't care about confidentiality. Care?
Oh, Mr. Leonin.
When do you want? It's already pretty late.
How about...
Oh, she found me.
How about 8:30? Or no?
30?
What?
8:30. Or 8 o'clock.
I'm gonna hang out with you, know.
Oh, there it is.
Fine,
I
then.
was gonna say the Hive doesn't exist, but then I found it.
Then how about just 8 o'clock?
Just run. I'm currently running from April. You're gonna have to give me a minute. My life is on the line here.
Lock Minecraft Skull updated to what?
Hey, there you two
Do
go.
it. I'll jump. Oh, never mind. She jumped for me. I don't have to do it now. I'm just gonna stay up here.
I'm alive.
You both have an invite, by the way.
Streak.
You'll never get to me now.
We have a 1-day login streak. How does that
Robert,
work?
you have an invite. And you two, you all as well, Eric.
Oh my god. She'll never get me. God, she's coming.
You can.
Yes, I win. Finally safe. I'm finally safe.
Crap, I was so close again. It's always around here that I fall. So upsetting.
You're jumping around up there. Oh god.
April, can you give a minute, please?
How do I accept?
The party button,
Menu,
accept.
invites, and boop, accept. There we go.
Thank you.
So.
Alright, let's go have some fun. Just
I'm
don't.
assuming this is
Oh
Running
my.
away.
doubles extended.
You look at it. That filled up instantly.
It did.
Good lordy. Well, full 12 teams. Let's go. Who's on a team?
Oh god, no, not
I
teams.
went with,
Anything
chimney.
but teams.
Ooh, hi Gab. April. Sorry, my bad. Okay,
So
what do you
much
want to
for
build?
exponentiality.
Do you want to go all out or just half-witted? I can't hear you if you're talking, by the way.
I'm not.
What do you want?
I'm gonna grab a cottage.
How do you want to do this?
And then moving on one. I actually need stairs and.
Are we not doing?
I need accent blocks.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So what's the game plan? Are you gonna explain it to me, or?
Right here?
I think someone's trying to speak with you.
No,
this goes up.
you.
This is straight up. This is killing it.
Krogie's trying to
Yeah,
speak
Mom?
with you.
I'm a little busy. What? I'm online. Yes.
I'm gonna have it
Mom.
in.
I can do it in 10 minutes.
If you're gonna yell, please mute.
Sorry. Really busy, but fine.
Very professional stream.
Very, very professional.
Not scuffed at all.
Thing but the best.
Like that one stream of a girl on YouTube who their mother came in and said, "Did you sleep with your math teacher?"
What?
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Have you never seen that video?
Nope.
Oh my god. Have you been living under a rock?
Yes, because
Haven't
I'm
you?
No.
That's where I've been living.
Excuse? Question mark? Why have you been living under a rock, sir? Isn't that bad for your health?
Because I'm a 100-star. Lead.
Well, why are you doing it like that, my friend?
Well, I've been trying to mirror your style.
This is what happens when two clashing build styles meets. Very, very, very
We're
bad
kind of
things.
going for the same idea. I think.
April, are you all good now?
Yeah. I would just have to go after this is like done to go do something.
Okay.
How tall should it be? About that tall?
That's fine.
That's what's wrong though.
I'm gonna build up a wall. Excuse. Combination of spruce logs and spruce wood.
Where is granite? Granite is right there, and polished granite.
Hold on, my friend. Let me help you.
Oh god, I didn't even mean to build that.
Thanks.
We will have to go to solos after this until Gab comes back.
Or is this fine?
I mean, it won't take me too long.
I feel like the chimney should be a bit taller. Because it is the main focus. I'm gonna build it up.
Oh, Lord be.
There we go. Right.
What do you do? What do you? Oh, you're building one of those.
And now I'm gonna build one of these. Okay.
Okay, I see what you're doing. That way it doesn't clash with the floor.
Crogea, you are really quiet. Is that a good or bad
That's
thing?
me and my partner, even though we kind of had a couple of creative differences at the beginning, we're doing pretty good right now.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'd say it's pretty good.
I'll grab some,
Oh, I feel bad for the people in chat who are stuck with people who can't build. Or with people who leave halfway through the damn game.
How does this color of window look?
Find that to be very disturbing.
Does that mean good?
I don't know.
I'm gonna assume that means good.
I mean, I feel bad for them because they don't have anybody that can actually build.
We have about 2 minutes left.
We have about a minute and odd seconds left.
I think we should expand out the,
Oh, just let's not, Robert. Let's never talk about our globe yesterday.
Oh yeah, the globe.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about it.
I mean, the stream knows what we're talking about, or who people who watched yesterday's. But
No.
other than that, other people here will have literally no idea. There we go.
We're making a whole house, apparently. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Oh my good
We don't have
god.
time to finish.
I don't think we'll have enough time to...
April, what do you think about the gradients or the randomness of it?
I like it. It's good.
I just broke blocks at random.
Random book, go.
What is this little thing right here?
I'm not be able to get the windows in, but we hopefully at least be able to finish the wall. You get started over there.
Oh my
Finish it.
god, yes. Sitting on a chair, do, sit. Oh, I can't sing that either.
Yeah, I know that's the. On
What
the
is this?
We tried.
Yeah, I figured, which is fine.
That looks good. We got the main part.
Why not?
Why is it always...
What?
Where's that one?
The stuff is whose. We need to know so I can.
This is
This
ours.
is ours.
This is yours,
and
okay?
Yeah.
It's not that
Do you guys like Buddy? Buddy the Elf?
To be honest with you, it ain't looking too good.
So maybe it's just all the stuff that I did.
Please vote love.
No. You
No.
beg for it, you get meh. Everybody voted meh. We
No.
didn't spend any time on this. What is this? It's garbage.
Or it's like
Be
they spent more time on the
nice,
letter than they
man.
did the actual chimney.
Oh my good god, what?
This is
Oh
another garbage fire.
Eh.
They went too big.
Actual dumpster fire.
We built like he was doing too much. I was okay with just a wall, but he wanted to build a whole house, and the house is already too big. It's
You were the one who was building up the
went
second
with it.
wall, so I just went with it.
Is this what you guys are talking about?
No, not this one.
This is
Oh,
amazing.
This looks pretty nice. I'll rate it great.
Great for me.
This would have been more doable, but this isn't what we did. We did something way worse. The main focus was this is ours. This is the one.
The chimney was the main focus. This is
Yeah.
what the intended design was.
The build was getting too.
I've already seen flashes of green.
Oh, Wolf, do you remember my, skeleton from yesterday?
Oh yeah, that thing. I made a. Oh yeah, remember the skeleton
This
that I
is
made?
getting an okay because
Yes.
the ground is wood.
Alan would.
I mean, our ground was wood too.
This is what you guys made? Oh, never mind. I gotta late.
No, it's not what we did. We did the giant
Already
the
one
first
level
one.
updated. That was like the first one.
Wait, so
Yeah, it was the first one.
he was
no.
my partner. Gotcha. I
Oh,
was
damn it.
confused.
This is.
No, it's meh. It's bad.
18 plus.
I'm confused. Oh, never mind. Now I'm not confused.
Pretty sure.
Don't look at it.
I was just confused for a few minutes there. I said, like, what's dirty? Then I understood.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Tiny.
It's not that bad.
Tiny.
This is pretty good, but not this.
Statue.
Not good
It's
enough.
just a
I'll
man
rate it.
because we have a peen.
I
It's
put
a theme,
okay
oh,
because
that explains
it's
it.
not as bad as others. I didn't report it though.
Is it bad? Why are you making creative difference? You know it was. I'm rating Met because you know that they had creative problems or creative issues. Oh wait, no. I'll rate it okay because they made a little fire poker.
Yeah.
What?
They made something. Okay, so you hook them.
Oh, yeah, they
This is a
did.
real tool. This is a tool you use to hook wood to turn it. Who's first place?
Really? We got second?
He didn't get first. Whatever.
We got a 36.
Yeah,
So
this,
good. We didn't get first. I hope I get
I'm
stuck
looking
with
at the
Gabby.
hive so the hub even so I gotta calculate.
I didn't
I
think
looked
I
at
could win because this was.
If I get stuck with Gabby because Gabby would be better. No, not. Oh my god, that came out so bad. Why would you take us out of the minigame?
because Gab disappeared, so I'm gonna put us in the same one by solos until she comes back.
Robert and I should have won that. It may not. It was a little ambitious, but it was best.
It was really good.
I always go ambitious.
It was a little big. My plan was to just make the chimney, but we started making a wall, and it was like, oh god.
I made a wall. I only wanted to do one wall.
No, it's my one weakness.
I'm making the face statue.
Can't
actually
build
making the face
this.
statue.
Robert, I'm screwed.
They won't understand it, but
Statue, huh? Whatever.
I'm going to make the face
Excuse
statue.
me. I
I'm
can make a fountain.
guys, I'm screwed.
Fountain. I'm gonna think outside the box on this one.
Oh wait, I forgot the actual stone brick.
Only thing is, because the first statue I thought it was a Statue of Liberty.
Oh no, don't tell me that's what you're making. I can't make water? Oh, there it is.
You can, it's just, it doesn't flow like the actual game, which sucks.
No, I can't. Shit, I can't put a fucking dude.
Yeah, you can, just slash summon a piece. Oh wait, I don't think you can use slash summon. Shut up, Grammarly. Oh, can't play that one. I don't have...
I think I'll make Cameron's face statue because that one doesn't have water. Mine does. And I honestly do not want to mess with water.
Your chicken? Oh.
Well, because the Hive's water build physics are really weird and it doesn't flow.
Yeah, which sucks.
They'll put it in the middle. You can do that.
Okay, the base is finished. Oh, I also need the buttons. I'll get to the buttons later. I'll make like a smaller version of Cameron's. Because we are in a time constraint.
And mine's massive.
Backpack.
Well, so is mine. Eric, I'm surprised you haven't thrown the "that's what she said" joke.
Cameron's overcompensating for something.
No, I don't need to overcompensate.
Oh, that was nasty.
I've spent 3 minutes just making a walkway.
Oh my
Making
God.
a walkway.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
She just wanted me to do something really quickly.
That's fine.
So
Make a statue, but I'm just making a monument. Stone? Aren't statues just stone? Well, they are, right?
No, they're made. Most statues are made out of either a metal, like the Statue of Liberty is made out of copper and bronze.
All statues are made out of metal, you dodo.
Most statues are made out of metal and stuff.
They
Are
are.
you being statuist, Cameron?
No, do you not like the big Buddha statue in Japan? I forget which one it is. Either Japan or China is made out of metal.
But Cameron, not all of them are made out of
Be made out of metal. You are being statuist.
You're being facetious, is what he's being.
I don't even know what that word means.
I don't know what it meant either.
Ridiculous. You're being ridiculous.
I'm not. I'm telling the truth.
But just because some are made out of metal doesn't mean they all are.
I said most are made out of metal. Like,
No, not most. Most are made from stone. Stone is easier to work than, well, not easier to work, but it was some, people were carving things out of stone way before they were molding metal.
well, yes, but nowadays most, like 90% of them are made of metal. And
If you go into a museum, you're going to see stone statues, not metal ones.
I said nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays is dumb.
That's not how that works.
Exactly how it works.
Gotta make the
Don't be facetious, Cameron.
Sure, it can. This island can look like it's just floating. Why not?
Oh,
You're actually trying to make the Statue of Liberty. Oh God.
I haven't even started on the statue. I've just built the walkway around the island so far.
I have a feeling it's not going to end well.
It's not.
probably won't.
Ask Robert how good my builds go, and I usually end up going big.
They don't go that well.
Exactly.
They actually, like, really suck.
In the time, I need to...
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna make a massive a copper golem statue.
Yes, do it. Make a copper golem. Monument to the copper golem.
Yeah, but why can't water just fall and flow like normal?
Because the hive doesn't want you to feel safe. I don't know. The hive is just weird like that, I guess.
It will finish.
You
Fucking
will or you won't.
This could be taken as something really offensive.
allowed to curse.
Yes. I have it set to where the video is not meant for children.
Not meant for children.
Just so it can be monetized. Oh, slabs are so dumb to work with.
And yet you're working with them.
Yes, I am.
Ooh, looks like it will finish the time.
I forget what the copper golem looks like. It's not going to be that big. It's going to be relatively small.
That's what she said.
There it is.
I mean, that is what she said about you.
No, not really. I'm a gay guy, Cameron. Gay men don't say that small.
Was, wow. Okay, small amount of fire.
Perfect. She can get some slabs.
Keep this enough.
It's
And me.
Gab, are you trying? Since you came... We met April. Sorry, my bad.
You good?
Damn right, you're bad.
May or may not be able to finish.
I don't think I will. Not even... I don't think I'll even be close to finishing. I haven't even made the platform the golem sits on yet. At the the plinth? I don't know what it's called. I used to know what it's called. Not anymore.
I know.
Exactly.
Why can't I use the amethyst cluster? It's there.
Hello.
I'm gonna
Probably
use...
still downstairs. That's where it should be. Oh, that might be up here still, actually. Probably downstairs, but I can look up here once I'm done building. Hey, Mom, say hi to national television.
No, I'm not gonna get done.
Now I need the buttons.
I'm done. I have done enough.
No!
No, I didn't. Fuck, it's gonna
I'm
look
so
strange.
sad.
Oh, okay.
Among Us.
Everybody's gonna like this one. Either gonna love it or hate it.
Oh my God.
I'm hating it. Hate it.
I see a
Hate it
lot of
because
reds, orange, and yellows, no greens.
Saw a couple of greens.
Alice Island, Cameron?
Yes, I was working on it. I haven't gotten done with it.
Sorry, Cameron. You had 10 minutes, and this is all you have to show for it.
Do you realize how long it takes to build all this?
And you shouldn't have then.
I always go.
At least, what is this?
I
A
don't.
puppet?
Pretty neat.
Rate it with an okay, but it looks strange.
I gave it a good.
Why is it
I gave it an okay as well. I'm just confused.
the lady?
Good, we will know.
See, look, they did a much better job than you did.
I know. I was making the entire island.
You didn't need an island. Nobody cares about the island.
It looked better.
Because it was pretty good.
Gave it okay, because I'm a hard ass.
What
am I looking at? I'm giving it. This is not anything close to a statue.
It's just out of here.
These swords. That's kind of trippy. Hate it. This is garbage. No, man.
No, Among Us. Stop posting about Among Us.
What?
Among Us, the back.
Entrance to the back rooms in Among Us? What is this person doing? Are they bowing their head to the Among Us statue?
Apparently.
Really, the smell of Subway.
Ooh. What's going on here? Is it an egg? It's an ender egg. I'll give this one
Not
a
a
grade.
statue, but it's cool.
Give it a grade. No, I'll give it good. It is a statue.
It is? Oh yeah, I guess I can do less statues.
Anything that is that
Look,
is...
if it's a monument, I'll count it. This is obviously, yeah, this looks really crappy compared to the one in the realm.
Well, excuse me, I had to scale it down.
Should report this.
Mine. I wonder if mine's gonna come up next.
Mine.
Aw.
Who is...
Pretty overgrown.
Obviously a child built this.
I mean, it's like
good.
green. Like it's an old statue.
Oh, no. It's not.
Looks weathering.
It smells good. It smells good. This is good. I like this.
This is mine.
I
The
like
eyes
this.
love you.
Guys, look at the back.
Whoa.
What's in the
What are
back?
you doing? Gabby, what are you doing?
Oh, he thick. This man is thick.
That's the first feature I made.
This one's mine.
Love it. I really hope mine wins.
No, why is there one don't look here. Don't, go away.
No,
Look
we're
here.
looking. We're
I'm not with you.
trying to find
There's
it.
totally water right here.
Trying. Oh, I forgot to vote.
You bastard.
You dastard? What?
No.
What is this? Is this supposed to be some hill jack?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he's smoking.
Oh, it's a. I noticed the back and it. I thought the back was.
What a pile of shit.
I think so. Second!
I got
Again!
a score of 22.
Am I still? I got one left, and that was it.
I think people like my butt.
Hey, it's the weird
Guys,
statue man that won.
do you guys like to roleplay?
Maybe. Hey, me.
Don't know
So what
just
are we
yet.
doing now? I mean,
We going back to duos?
I wonder who I'm gonna get.
What are we
I
doing,
need so
Cameron?
much more experience to level up. You know, I never checked out what was back here.
Now let's take a
Do this
vote.
one more
What
time.
What does everyone want to do?
Let's do Death Run after this.
Did you hear what Eric asked?
If you guys want another vote, you can still stream it. I don't mind. I'm defeat.
I don't mind. But I'll still be playing on the Hive in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Now I gotta do, like, excellent. I gotta make the same thing I made out in the realm.
What do you?
Are we doing teams? Oh, who's with me?
Robert.
Okay.
Me.
We're gonna do
You're
the
welcome.
same thing I did in the realm. That ship was amazing.
All right. So you start the layout, and I'll just like help build off of that.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm doing for this.
We can't place anything with
Two.
fighting.
Hold on. Place a block.
Well,
Alright, there.
I need to get a
it
water.
has to be
Hold on.
lifted up by one.
All right, got it. I don't know what your ship looks like, so I'm going in blind.
That was right. And then we're gonna go up. Third time. Back one.
Oh, I have
In the water.
the best idea, but it's like extremely difficult to build.
Mhm.
Have two ships with cannons on them fight,
This will be.
aiming at each other.
This is. Start.
Oop.
Yeah, April knows what she's doing more than I do.
I'm just guessing.
I know, but you know how to build a boat. I've never once built a boat.
I really don't know what I should be.
With the times, Cameron. Don't worry, you're doing fine. Make sure you have slabs at the ready, because we're gonna need them.
All right.
Spruce slabs. Yes, spruce.
Here's
They
bottom deck.
Required.
are next. Oh shit. I can't just drag these, you gotta place them individually.
That's dumb.
Wait, is that tall enough? That is tall enough, so.
No, I need to go higher.
All right, was that right?
No, the neck of the boat will have to go higher.
That was right.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna do.
I already got top deck. Look.
I know. You the neck of the boat. I'm trying to do something here. I don't know.
You slabs then.
Perfect. Not that our boat makes. These aren't supposed to be filled in. These bottom bits are supposed to be a little. Good.
I don't even know what this song is.
Kind of like read them like that.
Wait, what? Oh, because it's.
Perfect. We got something to work with now.
No.
The other building materials, all.
What are you doing?
You had it one more than me. You had it one more than me, so.
You broke what I had. Stop.
I
Stop.
should have known what this piece was.
Boo boo.
I just
Boo
have to know
boo
what.
boo. Like this. It's supposed to be like that.
All right.
Fine, yeah.
We'll start by making a cabin here. We'll make it a little bit longer.
That looks wrong. No, it doesn't. That's fine.
Okay. Any particular choice of okay? Great.
End up being that.
I swear, if you build that same boat in less than 10 minutes, I'm gonna be very depressed.
It's a little different this time.
Only a little?
Yeah.
We went too big. I'm stuck now. I always get stuck at this point.
This top bit has to be open. If you want to decorate that interior, that'd be lovely. Hold on, we can do this.
Why are you filling
We'll
it?
get rid of the floor in here. We'll bring it down one that way. Bring it down to here. Put on these, like... Yeah, like that.
Like this. Okay. You think I could probably do that?
Okay, you're gonna do that.
Like doing the
Oh, there's
sail.
out here.
Hmm?
the sail, like a sail. Get a wood block and a wood log and go like that.
Yes.
Moin.
There you go. That ship needs to be brought back a lot more for this size of the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't have that time.
You're right.
I'm trying to make where they drive now.
Is that a good spot for it?
Yeah.
What should be the cap? Still the same one, but like now it's this way.
Okay, the mast is set up. I'll grab some wool. And I'll just make like a rough outline. You can do with it as you want.
Why does this look good?
It's just your imagination.
Right, a cannon ship?
Why not? That'd be fun.
Don't know what I'm doing, don't know what I'm doing.
Almost all boats had
You
cannons.
do that as you want.
Well, not all boats.
Just
Oh, right, you're doing those, right. Sorry.
No, I need
3 minutes. No way.
3.
I'm gonna put a little hood ornament down there. Actually, not there. Put it there. Alright, the ship has a hood ornament. As all ships should.
Can you make like a desk and have a chair behind it?
Yeah.
Elevate it up like that, right?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. Realizing that you can't do much down there.
Captain's quarters needs hopefully sleep. Looks a bit thin. I mean, wide. I think these should be stairs instead.
We don't have a sail.
Thought you knew that.
Out of the way. Sorry.
Here we go. Log step.
We don't have a sail, 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 we don't have a sail. No, no, no.
Go back to wool real quick and spruce this up a bit. Where's
Yeah.
the blue? That's concrete powder, not wool.
Other than that, I think this is about it.
And sorry for screaming. Panicked. Alright.
I think I see where you're getting at.
No, it's one short. No.
Fuck. Shit.
Uh-oh, we screwed it up.
I broke the middle for a reason. Why?
Ours is
Every
better.
time!
It kind of looks similar to what we did.
Scabbies and his. We didn't. This is Gears guys' right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're voting love. Actually, no, I'm not. You guys have won the. Ah, damn it! I couldn't change my vote.
We want to kill you. It's really good.
Oh, they did a little. Oh, no, I do not like this. This is bad. This is absolute horror. This is bad.
It's a Japanese fishing boat or an Asian fishing boat. Don't want to be
No, it's bad.
I forgot to vote.
It's.
Not forgetting to vote.
Oh my
This
god.
is also bad.
Were they trying to build the Titanic?
Carrier.
This is bad. Garbage. Good. This. Oh, he made a little. Oh.
I mean,
You're getting a meh, bro. If you're not, no, it's not. Don't even say
it's not even a ship.
If he had just made a normal pirate, then maybe, but no. This is ours.
Yeah, this is ours. We were trying to switch up for the blue, but we failed. We're already getting hated on.
I'll vote love just to be nice.
I'm finished.
Shit.
Is it the Moby Dick?
What?
It's the Moby Dick.
What did I say?
You
Didn't
can
even use real water.
you can
It
tell
did,
because
actually.
you can tell because of the whale, the white whale.
That's not real water.
Oh, you mean for the whale?
Absolute horseshit.
It's okay.
They gave it a little anchor.
April, this looks very reminiscent of someone else's stuff. Who else plays?
They're children.
No.
People, these look like
An
children.
adult YouTuber.
Horse guard.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
It's a tiny little sailboat, and it's fine, I guess.
Like hating on it. It's horse garbage.
Oh, yeah, I really don't like it.
Wait, does that sound copyrighted?
Yes, we win!
Wait, what?
How did they win again?
Aha!
Hey, we play second, though.
Suck it, nerds!
Oh, I'm angry. Ours was better.
Suck it,
That was
nerds!
really better.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's good.
And it's probably because of the cannons.
Hopefully.
So
Cannons
why
are
don't we
made
go
of
back?
coal. They're ineffective.
Or do you think
Come
we're
on.
gonna get different partners, or do you think it'll just end up being the same?
Okay, do you guys... It's the same partners every time. Do you guys want to...
Oh,
Yeah, we
Do
can.
you guys want to roleplay now?
we just left.
It's up to them.
Death Run.
Show me we can all play.
This is on YouTube or Twitch?
We're on YouTube right now.
WooTube.
Oh.
So what's your verdict?
Oh god.
Wolf, are you listening at all, or are you just are you not even paying attention?
What's going on?
Oh my gosh. Listen to what Eric is asking, and then maybe you'd understand.
Well, I heard him ask if we wanted to roleplay.
Yeah.
And you didn't answer him?
I said sure.
We didn't hear you.
Oh god. How did I not die?
And Here you go.
And I'm stupid.
go activate that
Next
crap,
time.
please. Thank you. No, my cheaty method.
Oh my god, I used the feather and I still died. Bullshit. Oh my god.
I'm not doing it.
Oh my god. My god.
No, don't kill me. No, don't kill me. Don't you dare kill me.
I'm all the way in the back.
I'm in like
Don't you dare kill me.
Nope.
No!
First place, yes!
No, you fucking suck.
Second.
Fourth. Oh, my foot. Oh. Oh, I have a really bad cramp in my foot. Ow.
I'm almost level 36. Finally.
I'm level 8.
Finished 6? No.
Finished
7th.
So do you guys want to roleplay now?
Fine.
Yeah. Yeah, why do you sound so depressed when you say it like
Okay,
that?
well, we do learn mystery, because
I mean, what do you roleplay?
while he does that.
What do you think?
I'm trying to be good, I'm just acting. What?
What do you think we have been for a while?
The Minecraft one?
Yeah.
With, the guy on it?
We're not starting the Viking one yet. We'll do that on another day.
Yes, we can. Like,
That's fine. I just don't treat me like I'm dumb. I just want to remember, alright?
I
Wanted
wasn't.
to know.
Wasn't.
Felt like it.
Let's do prison.
Well,
Prison.
things feel like a lot of things.
Unless you guys just want to play murder mystery while. Oh no.
where are we at?
Oh. If we play
Oh,
a game
I
while
know.
we're trying to roleplay, you guys won't have. I won't have your full attention.
You'll have my full attention. I'm only saying that because I have ADHD.
Oh, I used the feather and I still didn't make it over.
And crippling depression. I'm kidding.
You're
That's
not
nothing to
special.
joke about. I said that purely as a joke? You, really?
It wasn't funny.
You did that just to screw with me. Leave me alone!
Never.
Go screw with the people at the front of the pack.
That's what I'm doing now.
Oh, don't do it. No, why would you do that to me?
This isn't the front of the pack. There's people like 10 checkpoints ahead of me.
Bill,
Oh.
why would you do that to me?
No, I think they're...
There's people about to finish that far ahead of me.
You should have done that.
Yes, because I'm only on checkpoint 4 and you're probably on checkpoint
Oh.
6. I was right.
Oh.
Ah, dang it, I just missed it.
I'm gonna be about to just pass, right? No. I'm only back at the beginning. Wee.
Oh, god damn it.
No. No! Screw you! And I'm in this endless death loop, always at that one spot every time I die, and then I almost never finish until I'm like 7th place, or what you call it. Just because you wanted to go and play, oh, let's screw with your dungeon master. Oh, no, let's do this and that. Just wait.
His defense, the dungeon master always deserves it.
You're not wrong.
I'm not, that's why I said it. I didn't even
but-
make it to the end.
But when I have the ability to screw you guys over, like, entirely, then that's not
How
even...
many people?
I'm just not
Where are
even
we doing
gonna.
this? I just exited out.
How many people did... I got 16 kills. Dang.
I've gotten over 60.
So, maybe so.
Alright, so, I forgot how fun being a death is because I'm never usually a death.
Amber,
Yes?
Solomon,
Yeah.
Ash,
Hello?
would you like to roleplay?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Are you guys gonna keep playing?
I'm in the hub.
I'm going to, mainly because I like doing two things at once.
Okay.
Want me to stop now?
Where did we leave off?
I was out in the wilderness looking for horses.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah, guild stuff.
Gabby was Amber was finishing her mission to find a boy's lost dog, and she was invited into the house to eat a meal with them, with the family, and gain an extra reward. All of you have to keep track of how much money you have, by the way, because I'm not going to.
I haven't.
You don't have any. That's why you haven't been. Ash was chasing down a horse and bringing it back to the cart, and Solomon was left at the cart to hold it while Ash looked for the horse, because if you brought the horse back, the merchant said that he would give both of you a reward instead of just one of you. We're gonna start with Ash.
Yes,
Ash,
hello.
You found the horse. It's in this field by the river. You've seen it.
Robert.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I'm still holding the gun. I can't really do anything.
Sneak and crouch up to the horse.
You're gonna have to roll to sneak.
I forgot that rolling was a thing.
Yeah, that's why I said you probably couldn't play the game and do this at the same time.
No, I'll just copy and paste. Whose phone's going off? Swear to...
Not mine.
16, would you look at that?
Okay. You successfully sneak up on the horse. You're right behind it.
Where is the saddle still on it, or is there no saddle on it?
Never had a saddle. It did have a harness because it was pulling the cart.
That's what I meant to say.
I'm gonna remind you, you are right behind it.
I'm gonna walk up next to it and grab the reins.
Roll to sneak again to move out of the way from behind it.
Don't do me dirty. 18, wait. 18!
Okay, you walk over to the side. The horse is unaware of your presence.
Can I grab the reins of the horse?
You grab the reins and the horse immediately starts freaking out. You're flung onto its back, and it's riding cowboy from here. Roll to hang on.
17!
I feel like I should be getting
Okay, you hang on. Your body's flailing off of the back of this horse. You look like a rag doll, but this horse is doing everything in its power to get you off of it. Roll again to see if you can hang on to it.
18!
Okay, you're doing. Finally, it's not screwing you. You hang on. The horse is tiring itself out at this point, and it stops, and it realizes that you aren't actually a threat.
I did it! Haha!
You say with a little bit of brain damage.
I got brain damage and crippling anxiety.
Ash does not have crippling anxiety.
That you know of?
In the Dungeon Master, he does not have crippling anxiety.
He might have crippling anxiety of Noble's always looking over his back. You kidding me?
You're not in Forgia. You're in Eldred.
Oh yeah, I still need to come up with a better name than Forgia.
Yeah, I should have named them Forgia.
Well, now that he's got the horse, I'm just gonna say that you bring it back to the merchant, and the merchant's like, I forgot the voice I gave him. Oh, thank you so much. It is lovely that you have brought back my wonderful beast. You may take anything from my cart as soon as you bring me back to town.
Thank you.
And then we're gonna switch back over to Gabby. Solomon, obviously, you're gonna help him carry the cart back, because if you don't, the mission won't succeed.
Oh, by the way, can we recap a bit of this? I was about half asleep when you were talking about this, like laying on the ground about to fall asleep.
Shush, boys.
Sorry.
You're in this little cottage. It's like 2 rooms. There's a bedroom where the whole family sleeps, and then this little kitchen-esque area, and that's it. That's all they've got.
I would.
They welcome you into their home, and they sit down at this, like, it looks like a wooden picnic table with 2 benches on either side. That's what they've got. They all sit down for a meal, and the mother says, "Are you all right with cabbage stew?"
Yes, yes, I appreciate it.
So she pours this brown water into a bowl with a bit of cabbage in it, and she sets it in front of you, and it does not look appetizing. She sits down with the rest of her family. Their son sits next to you, and he beams with joy and pride, and he sees his dog in the corner. He's very happy. He's looking at you. He's kicking his legs on the bench. And he says, "Thank you so much, miss, for saving my dog."
No problem, kid.
The father says, "You better eat up because we got to get back to work soon, and Billy here needs to go to school in the morning, ain't that right?" He's like, "Yep, I've got to walk all the way to town by myself."
You walk all the way?
The father looks at him and says, "You won't be walking all alone anymore now that we found your dog." And they all smile proudly. You can come to the conclusion that the boy has been walks with his dog to school, and the parents count that as his protection. So that's why they wanted the dog back. Because they're farmers. They're too busy to walk their kid to school. They have to take care of their crops 24/7. They could get stolen, or animals could ravage their farm. They have to be there. So they all start eating. The clacking of wooden spoons and bowls is heard in the kitchen. What do you do?
I eat up.
Okay, you eat up. Roll to not spit it back out.
Oh, come on.
I'll give you a +2 because you're so polite.
There it is. There's a wall there.
Dice parser. Screw over. Don't screw over.
15.
+2, 15.
+2, that's 15. You eat it and take it. You put it in your mouth and realize how nasty it is, but swallow and smile genuinely at your hostess. And she says, "I know it's not very good. I'm super sorry. It's all we got. The little one funds at the moment, which is why giving you
Don't worry about
is
it.
going to be a little difficult. Stay right there." She gets up and she walks off into their bedroom. You get a chance to look around. The kitchen has a small stone stove over to the side. It's cracked. There's a fire underneath it. Obviously, they've been using it for warmth. They don't have a chimney. The windows aren't glass. They're just open spaces with wooden shutters. And they're all open, and you can feel a nice, warm summer breeze. I'm pretty sure it's winter right now, isn't it? You can feel a chill coming in through the windows, but they have the windows open.
Hold on, Eric. Gab, stop playing that game, please. It was you yesterday, too, and I was yelling at, Wolf for that.
She comes out of their bedroom holding a little cloth, folded up piece of cloth, and she hands it to you, and she says, "Me grandmother gave this to me. It was the ring that I was to propose to my husband with. We're already married, and it's purely sympathetic, so you can have it." And she unfolds it, and it's a nice carved brass ring. I don't know how much it's worth, but I imagine you could get something for it at the market.
No, you should keep it.
I insist. You saved our boy's dog, and it means so much to our family.
But what about you guys?
It's
you can use money.
merely sentimental. I'm either gonna give it to you as a thanks or keep it. We aren't gonna sell it.
Wow.
Alright then, I'll keep it. And I won't sell it, I'll keep it as an heirloom.
Thank you, dear.
As a treasure.
We're sure that someone from the Adventurers Guild must have lots to do, so we'll let you leave. You don't have to stay any longer. Thank you so much.
You're welcome again, and thank you so much. It's been a pleasure meeting you all.
She goes over to open their little thatch door, and she says, "It was a pleasure meeting you, miss. We never got your name. Hold on. You can lie here if you want, and you'll get away with it, for sure."
I don't want to lie.
You can. Cool. I thought you were going under a false alias.
I am. What's my name again?
Your real name is Amber.
Yes.
Never came up with the last name, but your real name is Amber.
Yeah.
Your name is
No. Sorry. I thought of a joke in my head. My name is
Well, go on, spit it out.
My name is April. I'm not creative. I don't have a name.
Isn't that a month? Oh, it's fine anyway. Thank you so much for your time. We'll let you go. And she wave motions for you to exit through the door. Thank you so much again, April. You're welcome by the farm whenever you like.
Thank you again. Alright. I wish you a good night. I wish all of you guys a good night. But I gotta get going, yeah.
You as well. The little boy looks at you and waves, and he's like, "Thanks again, Miss April."
You're welcome. And they smile, and I start walking away.
You're welcome,
They shut
Squirt.
the door.
Yes.
I wasn't talking to you. Sorry.
You now have a brass. We need like an item thingy for you guys. You now have a brass wedding ring.
Yay!
Give me a minute. I'll set one up in
You're currently
chat in a minute.
unsure how much it costs. You have no idea.
Only if I'm really, really, really desperate, I would sell it, but I'm probably not gonna sell it.
Well, you are broke with only
I am broke.
one money cheat from Cameron left.
If I can't find any other jobs to get money, I will sell it, but I honestly really want to keep it.
Okay, switching back over to you two. The sun hasn't set, the day isn't exactly over, but because the mountains are so tall in Eldred, it might as well be the end of the day. The air is getting a little colder. It's getting to that point where you should be wearing a coat, but you don't need to. It's pretty chilly, but you guys are working at carrying this big wagon full of metal and other precious materials. And you got this fat, rich merchant walking behind you proudly as he almost kind of treats you guys like slaves. Dignified way, but you guys are dignified slaves in his eyes. Anyways, he goes on and regales you of all of his tales and the places he's been. Do you actually listen, or are you just like, oh my god, I want him to stop talking?
I act as if I'm listening.
Okay, so you're actively listening. He goes into there was this one time I went to we sailed across the sea to this beautiful place where they had floating islands, and it was amazing. You see, they had these big crystals on the bottom that made these islands float in the sky.
Crap! I already forgot the name of the kingdom.
Remember what it was called? It started with an A or something. Doesn't really matter, but it was so lovely. Oh, I bet peasants like you have never been to a place like that.
Why do I want to say
Either way.
Austria? Aria!
Aria.
I say aloud, that's Aria!
Yeah. And they're like, oh, so you have been there? Oh, that's a
I
great
haven't, but
story.
my mother's been there.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right, you haven't been there. Solomon's never been there.
I don't know if...
Yeah, I don't think
Solomon's only ever been in Frostfall.
Yeah.
I don't think Solomon's ever Frostfall until now.
He's met people from Aria, though. Solomon's met just about everybody from every place.
Except maybe like
you're fine.
two.
finally come up to the gates of Eldred, the huge city. You can hear the cries and the screams and the laughter. You can hear and hammers, the sounds of the huge city beyond. You can hear like somebody's playing some instruments. It sounds like there's a tavern right on the other side of the gate. The guards stop you and they go, "Halt! What are your names?" And then they see the pins on your chest, the little wooden plaques that are fused to your guys' chests. And they're like, "Oh, never mind, you're from the Adventurers Guild. Come in." And they remove their weapons and they allow you to enter the city.
Okay.
Once you get in, the merchant looks at you like, "Oh, well, that was great. Thank you so much for bringing me cart all the way over here. You may choose whatever you like from my cart. One of each."
Solomon, would you or would you like me to?
You both can.
Oh,
Huh?
I'll let you go. I'll let you grab what you would like first, Solomon.
The cart consists of, there is a barrel full of weapons. There is a small chest filled with like jewelry and gold coin, just money in general. It seems to be his lockbox. And it is technically in the cart, so he didn't specifically say you couldn't take money from him. But he said one thing, so you'd only be taking a gold coin.
Is the lockbox closed?
That wouldn't matter, as most of these things are in crates. You're not taking the crate. He would call you out. And remember, there are guards right next to the gate. He's doing this at the gates. You have to follow in your deal.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so there's jewels in their weapon, and there's weapons. Are there anything else?
There seem to be these large blankets, one of which it's not like it stood out or anything, but it's particularly dirty and it smells bad, and it just looks, you don't understand why a merchant would have it. It doesn't seem like it would be worth anything.
Wait, what is it again?
It's a blanket.
Oh, blanket.
You think it's a blanket.
It's an invisibility cloak!
Can I, make an insight or history check on it or something?
I don't remember which one of you. I know you're all technically magic users, but which ones of you have been trained to do magic? It's just Solomon, right?
I think Solomon technically.
Okay, I'll say that you alone can look at objects and, depending on your role, can determine whether they're magical items or not.
So would I know magical item?
I don't know. Roll.
All right. So.
Are you sad?
Oh, this is the
there's
map that I
Discord.
thought it was. Perfect.
I'm no killer, by the way.
I'm never gonna be found.
It doesn't seem particularly special, but it just looks like a blanket. It looks like it would deter customers, though, so it is a little suspicious as to why a merchant who's so rich would have it. You can't tell if it's magical or not, but you do think it seems strange that it's there. Other than that, next to it is a pile of blankets that are all clean and beautiful, and some of them are stitched or woven. They look really nice, like they are worth selling. So this one seems out of place. There is also a small, excuse me, there is I'm trying to think of what it's called. There's a couple of wooden boxes that are stacked on top of each other. Some of them are food. But the one on the bottom, you can see through the slits, seems to be something moving around, and it's alive. So that's everything.
So, what's in the one crate over there? I point over towards the one that had the thing in it, the living thing.
And he says, "I won't tell you anything. You're allowed to just take one thing from my cart."
What kind of weapons are there?
You scrounge through the barrel. You can see long swords, short swords, daggers. They're all steel. There is a couple of it's just a bunch of swords basically sitting in there. A couple of daggers.
I grab a short sword and say, well, if I'm going to start living the adventuring life, I should have some sort of thing to defend myself.
Wait, if you're getting a sword, let me look at it first.
Yeah, but want to see a quick TikTok.
Okay. So as Ash says this, I guess I show him the sword that I picked up.
Can I check its quality?
Yes, sure. I'll say that all weapons have five or seven levels of quality. You, as somebody from Forgia, can tell all five except for the extra two at the end. You can't tell those extra two. Those are for like magical items. But you can tell when something is horrible, bad, decent, that's good, and great.
And then there's also probably magical stuff and probably master's level that I can't spot the difference from. Who knows?
No, you can't. You can't tell.
Okay, I'm gonna rolling. Oh no, I only got a 7.
You don't have to roll for this. You can just tell if it's good or not.
Oh.
You look at the short sword and you're eyeing it. You're studying it for a while, and you come to the conclusion that this is the middle. It's okay. It's not good, it's not bad. It's just okay. It's decent.
I tell Solomon, that one's not too bad, not too, like, the best, but it's okay. It's like middle ground.
You get up to look through the barrel at all of them?
Yes, I do.
They're all okay or worse.
These are all okay and or worse. Is there anything that catches my eye, like, quality-wise?
Anything that would catch your eye? In the barrel?
Or just like, yes, or weapon or armor-wise.
I did forget to mention there are bits of armor around. Keep in mind though, he said one thing. So if you're going for a pair of boots, you're only getting one boot.
Yes. So is there anything that like catches my eye or no?
You see a particularly shiny dagger in there, and the quality is okay, but you're not sure exactly why it's shinier than the others, but you eventually come to the conclusion that it must be made out of a different material.
Ooh, no. If you want a weapon, Solomon, I'd suggest this dagger over here.
Solomon takes a look at the dagger, and how does the dagger look to me?
It just looks shinier than everything else.
Solomon shrugs and says, well, I guess I can take the dagger.
The merchant looks at you and is like, are you sure?
Solomon looks over at the merchant, thinks to himself, and I'm going to say Solomon sets down the short sword and takes the dagger and gets a feel for it.
He's basically asking, are you locking in your answer? Is that what you want?
Yeah, I'm going to lock in my answer with dagger, yes.
Okay. He's like, good, that's what you've chosen. That there is a silver dagger while everything else is steel. That is good quality dagger, but it will degrade faster than everything else. You're welcome, get off my cart.
I thought Solomon was next to the cart.
I mean, we're in it, because the barrel's in it. You gotta get onto the cart to look at the barrel.
I was right. Would you look at that?
Say that again?
I say I was right. Would you look at that?
It wasn't special, actually. The quality is the same as everything else, but it's technically worse because it's silver and not steel.
Well, it depends on what you're fighting.
Well, okay, yes, you're right. I will allow silver to be against fey creatures, fairy creatures.
Okay, can I look?
Wolves and such.
Is there anything else that catches my eye that would catch my eye besides the
That was it.
weaponry
So there's
sword?
the strangely out of place, dirty, nasty, dank blanket next to a bunch of very, very clean ones. It's a stack of really nice, ornate, clean blankets, and then there's just this one that's doesn't make sense for it to be there. Then there's the moving thing in the crate at the bottom of the food crates. There's some armor lying about and some weapons, and that's it.
Since I've already seen the weapons and armor, I don't
And
really.
the lockbox.
I don't really take any interest in the weapons or armor, so I immediately ask, "Is this your blanket? This dirty blanket, the one you sleep in, or anything?"
But as well as tell you that, I don't sleep with that one, no.
Then might I ask why it's dirty?
No.
That's oddly.
He originally said he wasn't going to give you any information about anything in the cart. You just had to choose.
That's oddly specific for this one. I'm not gonna even talk about what was moving inside that food thing over there. Steer clear from that.
He just
Don't
smiles
trust it.
to himself. You have no idea what it is. None of you have gotten close enough to look at it.
Can I get closer to look at it?
You could. You could try looking through the slots of the crate.
Can I look through the slots of the crates without getting my face close enough in case it's a creature with claws?
Go ahead and roll.
I'd rather not lose my eye. 18.
You can tell that this is a creature. It definitely has fangs, but they're not bearing them at you. It is furry, and it has 4 legs, and it's rolling around.
Oh. Is it hostile?
You don't know. It's not attacking you. It's just running around in the crate.
What would I have to do to find out if it's hostile?
You'd have to take that as your prize.
I want to, but I also want to grab the blanket at the same time.
You can only choose one.
Ooh. I'm gonna take the creature.
You're gonna take the creature?
Yes.
He looks at you like, are you sure?
Yes.
When he says, wait, hold on, just not to deter you from your option. When he says, are you sure, it is just, he's asking, are you locking in your answer? Is that what you want?
Oh, my lord. Is this monster gonna kill people? This creature gonna kill people if I take this box off of it?
I'm a distinguished businessman. Do you really think I would bring something into a town full of people if it were going to injure them? Nobody would trust me.
That's the point. It might be for self-defense.
He says nothing more and laughs to himself, his fat belly jiggling.
I take the dirty blanket.
Take the dirty blanket, and he says, oh, good. Is that what you want? Are you sure?
Wait, oh good. Wait a minute. No, I want the creature. I take the creature and I lock in my answer.
Okay, good. Are you sure that's what you... He's not being partial to anything. He's like, good, you finally made a decision.
Yes, this is what I would like.
We want the creature.
Yes.
Okay, your answer's locked in. That blanket over there is an invisibility cloak and is worth at least 100 gold coins.
I was right.
But that creature you have is a very rare type of canine. It's got 6 legs instead of 4.
What?
I found it in the forest. Its teeth are sharper than the swords in this barrel. It seems to be nothing more than a pup. I'm a little worried the mother might come looking for it, but that was a while ago and I still haven't seen any other creatures like it, so it's yours.
Oh, thank you.
You take the crate, and he takes his silver dagger, and the merchant giggles to himself, and he looks over at Saul, and he's like, are you sure you want that dagger?
Solomon takes a look at the short sword that he was holding earlier and thinks, I think I'll change my decision if that's okay with you.
You can have the short sword instead of that dagger if you'd like. I'm not an asshole.
Solomon sets down the dagger and picks up the short sword.
Thank you. You've just given me more money. I appreciate it.
I was right.
Yeah, the silver dagger it's in good quality, but it's made of silver. It's ornamental.
Solomon
wants something for self-defense, not to sell.
Solomon could have sold it and got something better.
It would have been worth something, sure, but...
Well, too late now.
He says, if you ever change your mind, you can come find me in the markets district, and as long as you haven't used the sword for anything, which I'll know if you have, you can trade out. He's like, thank you, and the guards proceed to carry his things to the shopping district.
Thank you for your business.
And Solomon, I'm assuming, walks with Ash too, where I'm assuming
The Rosewood
Ash
Inn.
is going to the Adventurers Guild.
So, wait, are you guys going to the Rosewood Inn or back to the Adventurers Guild?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Adventurers Guild and give them the slip of paper and said I did the thing.
Yeah,
Wait.
okay. Which he did. Well, we're going to say that he gave to one of you. He gave it to Solomon.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that he signed it or said that, hey, look, we did this.
Right. We're going to switch over to Amber real quick. Amber, where are you going? The family gave you a tiny slip of paper. It's just a confirmation that you did the job that you came to do.
I head back to the guild.
Okay, so you're going back to the guild. Can I have you roll to see if you know how to get back?
Oh yeah, it's like almost nighttime too, so yeah.
And it is getting dark, and I want you to roll again to see if you get mugged.
Shouldn't you be rolling that one?
19 to know where I'm going. I can see him drive.
You know exactly where it was. Photographic memory.
Boy, I'm gonna get mugged.
I'm very sorry. We're gonna stop carrying them. On your way back to the city, you can see it. It's just plains in front of you and farms. On your way back, you see a man, and he's walking towards you. He's cloaked. It's a brown hood, and he's hiding his face. But since you didn't roll a nat 1, you do see a glint of something inside his cloak. As he's approaching.
I am very suspicious, and I'm very wary. Like I'm on guard.
You keep walking in your direction, or do you stop? What do you do?
Is the if I go a different direction, will it take me longer?
Maybe. I mean, you rolled a 19 to know where you're going, so I won't say it won't take you longer, but you can avoid the danger. But
I want to avoid the danger.
okay, so you see him coming, and you stop, and you both make eye contact. You turn around and walk the other way, and he seems annoyed. But he's like following you until you take a turn down a different road, and he stops following you.
Good.
On your way, you run into a farmer who seems to be working late at night. He's just hoeing the same spot. Exact same spot. That's it. You're in this new path. You look to your left, and this guy's in his farm, and he's just hoeing the same spot.
That's not suspicious at all.
No, but I found my castle. Seems very strange to me. I just want to walk past him very quickly, like run or just I don't want to get near him.
You speed walk, but you hear him mumble something like, "They keep coming from the woods. Well, they're safe. We're all doomed."
I'm very concerned, but I just keep walking. I just want to
You
get back.
speed past. Can I have you roll one more time?
Oh, please don't fuck me. 12.
Okay. I'm watching you guys your rolls. You don't have to tell me. You make it back to the and don't think that wasn't to get mugged again. I'm not telling you what it was for.
Okay.
You make it back to the Adventurers Guild, and you see Solomon, because he was also going there. Ash, did you follow Solomon, or did you just go back to the inn?
I went back to the inn to wait for them to return.
You walk back. You both get to the little gate outside of the Adventurers Guild, and you both meet up. What do you do? Oh, and by the way, you see by the door that Crogea is standing there.
Hello, guys. How's your guys' day been? As I walk towards both of you.
I say to Amber. I got to hold a cart all day, and then push it.
Fun. I helped a little boy find this dog, but the dog was injured, but I helped it. That's all I say. I'm not telling. I'll talk about the other dog later. I'm so sad about that one.
What other dog?
I got this as my prize from the merchant, and I show off this short sword that I had picked up. It's the self-defense.
Nice.
You remember you remember being back in the woods defenseless when you were fighting those wolves. At the side of the sword, you just remember. Crogea stands by the door, not saying anything.
So, Koga, how was your day?
If you remember, he left you guys in a huff.
And probably went to go cry himself to sleep inside of the inn.
He wasn't crying when he left. He yelled and pointed things out about all of you that should have made you very upset.
It did not make me upset at all.
He steps up to you from the door and he says, "Look, I'm sorry about what I said to you about your father." And he looks at Solomon and he says,
Yes?
"I'm sorry for what I said about your
No, why?
town."
Hold on, guys, I'll be back in a minute.
By the way, I'm not at the guild.
I'm gonna go on Deppin really quick.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna switch over to Ash. Ash, you make it back to the inn. We're just gonna say you know how to get there. It's not hard anymore. You've gone back and forth a couple of times. On your way back, you see the castle looming over you. Not over you, I'm sorry. You see it off in the distance on top of the mountain and the road leading up there. And you see the gatehouse again, and those same guards are standing there.
I'm gonna go talk to the guards real quick.
You rush over to the gatehouse, which isn't too far. It's like a block. You can see them. It wasn't far. It's basically open area. You walk over to them, and they're like, "What do you want?"
Have you gotten any news? I asked questioningly.
No.
Darn it. It's depressing.
Just so you know, when we send a message up there, it doesn't mean it goes directly to the king. We're just guards.
Fair point. Just thought I would come and ask.
Goes to the guards at the top, and then once they get the letter, they look at it, and then they send it to the other guards inside the castle, and then when they get it, they look at it and send it to their superiors, and when they get it, it goes to the advisor, and then the advisor gives it to the second advisor, and then it gets to the king.
That's a whole lot of, that's a lot of work.
Everything to keep our king safe.
Very valid point. Off I go!
If you don't mind, can you please leave?
Yeah, I was about to say off I go.
Good. You leave. They seem annoyed, but they didn't bully you this time, so that's a step up.
They did not bully me they bullied me, but I didn't care.
I don't know, it seemed like you cared. You were very upset that you couldn't go talk to King, who you're supposed to be Sebastian.
I'm gonna think it's the Sebastian I know, because when I said Sebastian's name, they thought it was him. They thought I was talking about him. No, leave me alone.
I'm not gonna hit you.
What do you do now?
I head towards the inn.
Okay, you head back towards the inn, passing the upper class merchant, the upper class, what is it called? Shopping district. And you get back to the guild, or the inn, no problem. You walk in and Pamella's at the bar. It seems slow right now. There's like 2 guys having drinks at their own respective tables. And there's a woman caring for her child somewhere. You can hear him wailing about something near the fire, but she's caring for him. You see Pamela. I don't remember what I named her before. She sees you and she jumps to attention. She says, "Oh, Ash, it's lovely to see you. Didn't think you were going to be out so late. We cleaned your guys' rooms and changed your sheets. Your beds are ready."
Thank you.
She just kind of sits there, not knowing what else to say.
I have a confused look on my face still, and even more confused now because she jumped up like she got spooked.
No, she jumped at attention to she thought it was again, it's been slow, so she's a very, you can get a read on her so far. She's a pretty zoomy person. She seems like she's better for the morning rushes than she is for the night shift, but it seems that she works the whole shift. What do you do?
I say thank you and ask if she's ever seen this creature before, and describe the creature to her.
She looks at you and she kind of glares and she's like, "I'm gonna tell you now that we don't allow animals in the pub.
Yeah,
in the tavern.
I don't know what to do with it. I will say
that because you have the platinum package that we have, that you are allowed to have animals, but if that thing injures anybody, we will kill it."
I don't know what to do with it. A merchant said to take something off his cart, and I just grabbed this because it looked interesting.
Well, I guess that's what you get for being in the Adventurers Guild. Either way, if that thing gets out and hurts anybody, we will kill it.
Do you have any meat?
We have ways to do so.
Like raw meat? By any chance?
Raw meat?
Yeah.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I will come back down I'll come ask my friends for a little bit of money. I'll be back down when they get here.
She kind of puts her arm on the bar and she seems bored. That's all you see.
I head up to the room.
Okay. You don't talk to her anymore?
No, I say, have a wonderful night. I'll be back down in a bit.
You too, sir. You walk up to your room. As she said, it had been cleaned. Earlier, there was blankets everywhere because you guys didn't make your beds, and it seemed, everybody was dirty, so the beds were dirty, and Crogea had slept on the floor. But you come back in, and the room is tidy and orderly, and it smells slightly of lavender.
Ooh. That smells pretty good. It smells of... Have I ever smelled lavender before?
It's a flower that grows naturally, yeah.
It smells of lavender. Oh my god. I haven't smelled this in a while because my dad never has anyone to clean the castle, so
and lavender flowers.
Yeah.
Like my father did with lilies.
Yes, my dad cleaned everything with fire and it worked. If it's not a problem, then why fix it?
Ash, when you open the door, there's a small piece of paper right in front of the door. You can assume that somebody slid it under the door while you weren't there.
I look at the paper.
You bend over, holding the crate in one arm, and you pick it up. And you read it. The note isn't in a language that you understand.
What do you mean by that?
Well, everybody in Eldred speaks a language, they all speak a common language, but most of them who don't speak the Eldred language.
Oh.
And none of you are versed in Eldred language.
Okay, that's fine. That's weird. I can't read this. That's really weird. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. How many beds are in the room again? I forget.
There are 2.
Then what? The only question is, why did your character sleep on the floor?
Because Solomon took the other bed.
I really don't want to go down this road, so I'm not even gonna start on it.
Solomon slept on one bed, you and Amber slept on the other.
Yes, I know that much, but like, not even gonna, not even gonna.
Why didn't they give you a room with more beds?
No. You know exactly what I'm hinting about.
No, I don't. He slept on the floor. What is the problem? But why didn't he sleep in the bed with Solomon?
Yes.
He comes from a castle, and if in a proper setting, that's weird.
So?
Also, Solomon's going through some stuff, and his bed was wet from his tears. That's nasty. He'd rather sleep on the floor.
Oh, I forgot about that part. My bad. Okay. It's been a long day.
Why didn't these are, well, to put it, these are singles, by the way. They're not like queens. They're 2 singles on either side of the room.
Okay.
Let me describe your room, since you're going to be coming back to it quite frequently. There is a single to the left, if we're looking from the door, single to the left and a single to the right, and they seem to be in the walls, sort of. So it's just enough space for the beds to fit. And then right in front of you is a long dresser that's got four drawers on top, 4 drawers on bottom. The 4 drawers on the bottom are much larger. They could actually, any one of the 4 drawers on the bottom could fit the whole crate that you're holding. On top of the dresser are assortments of like small books, one being like the menu downstairs, the second one being the history of the Adventurers Guild, just massively published books that don't cost much. And then there's a window where you can see a small orange tulip has been planted in a planter outside, and you can see out into the upper class shopping district. The floor has a nice brown-green rug, which is where Crogea slept, and behind you towards the door is this shelf that's got a chest underneath and a chest on top for storage.
Okay, I understand. I placed the crate down on the bed, a little skeptical. Does the creature sound hungry?
Nope, you just hear it scurrying around.
If I open the crate, it's not going to attack me, is it?
You don't know.
I want to test it, but yet I don't want to test it at the same time. At least not yet until I feed it.
Still waiting for them to come back.
No, April's there. She's just not there.
Over to April. Amber. Crogea has finished apologizing to you.
It's alright, I understand that you was upset, and it did hurt, but I forgive you. It's alright.
Thank you, madam. We've been sitting around here at the Adventurers Guild, and I got to meet the guild master upstairs, a nice man. And he's offered me a job here at the guild.
Nice!
So I'll be working here while you guys are off adventuring. He motions for you and Solomon to go inside.
I go inside.
The hall is rowdy with excitement. It's the end of the day. Adventurers are coming back from their adventures. And lots of them are telling their stories and what they did. And you hear, like, some pretty cool stuff. You hear this one group, you overhear them talking about, well, we caught this thief, and it turned out that he was in one with seemed a gang of a whole bunch of them. They were just stealing from the market, blindsiding everybody. So we went in there and slaughtered all of them, and they started laughing about it. Another one was talking about, yeah, we came into these pack of wolves into the woods, and one of them had 6 legs. It was crazy. We ended up taking his head, and he holds up a wolf's head, and he's like, here it is, and they all laugh. Those 4 big guys from earlier that wouldn't let you get to the board, they're the same level as you. And they're like, yeah, we failed our mission. These big guys failed. It's a little surprising to you. Weren't really able to catch that thief, sadly, so we had to give the paper back to the guild. You look over at the board, and the thief mission has been put back on the board.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool.
That's all you hear.
Well, I take note of that, and go to my room. Well, not room, because guild hall. I look at the board. You know, later scanning.
You're looking at the wall. There's some new missions. Some are at your level. There's only 2 at your level. That one that's free to go to the school and produce, you won't get anything returned, but you can do it and give some books or knowledge, new material for the students. That's still up there. Nobody has seemed to taken it because there's no reward involved.
Shit.
The other one for the human trafficking, is still up there. That's not for you, but you see it. Nobody seems to have taken it. You can't do it, though. You need to be at least silver, which you guys are just wood. Solomon, you are now inside the Adventurers Guild with Amber. Amber, have you told your party that you are going under a false alias?
Well, not yet, but when we go back to the room, I might.
Okay.
Well, let's just hope nobody calls you by your real name then.
A short, stout little woman, very thin, is wearing an apron up at the bar. It seems weird that she's wearing an apron because she's at the treasury counter, but she's wearing one and she's got her arms crossed in front of her and she seems very happy to be there, and she sees you too, and she notices that you guys have your slips, and she waves over to you and she says, "New adventurers, the ones that just came in over here." She calls over to you.
Oh, and I walk up to her.
She's like, "Are those your reward slips?"
Thank you.
Yes, they are.
She quickly, happily snatches them from you. She doesn't mean to be rude. She's just very quick about everything.
That's fine.
She slams one down on, and she takes a stamp, stamps it, and then puts it under the counter. She pulls out 5 copper pieces and gives them to you. That's for saving the dog. She looks over at Solomon, and she takes the cart, and the slip from him, stamps it, put it onto the counter, brings out 10 gold coins, and that's for you.
Thank you,
Can we get 5 likes on this video?
No. Anyways.
TTS?
Can we get 5 likes on this video? Be more ambitious, jeez.
Well, last video I said to get 20 likes and we'd do a manhunt.
Whatchamacallit? Got me all lost. And she's like, "You guys are now welcome to grab more from up there onto the wall." Actually, out of character, Cameron, didn't you also have a mission, but you went to go help?
Yes.
What was yours again?
The Thieves mission.
Thief mission, okay. That was a different one than the one that got put back up there. She looks back at the 2 of you and she says, "Where's your friend? Didn't he also grab something from the board?"
Well, he was, I think he's still doing his.
Understandable. Were you guys given anything from the people who helped you? The people you helped, did they give you any rewards?
The merchant did let me have this. I pull out the sword again. He then says again, it's for self-defense. And puts it back.
Okay. What about you?
All I got is a wing, a brass ring.
Okay, so how things work at the Adventurers Guild is we pay you to do the mission. But if they give you anything, you get to keep it. Or you can bring it to me and we'll put it up on our wall. And you turn by, she looks behind you and there's like a bunch of stuff already up there. And she's like, these are our trophies that some of our adventurers like to bring in to show off the missions they've done. We put their name, the rank that they're at, and what mission they went on to get it underneath. So if you ever want to lead something up there, you can. And sometimes people will come into the Adventurers Guild, see these, and ask for you specifically.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So, you know, if you ever have, like, the head of a wolf that you want to put up there to show off that you're a mean killer and you killed all of those wolves, we can put it up there on the trophy wall, and somebody may come in, see it, and think, they solved the problem that I need help with, and then they'll ask for you by name. If that happens, not only are you allowed to still take one mission off the board, but you may have the mission that they want for you.
That's pretty cool. Interesting.
So, we will also pay you double if they ask for you by name.
Good to know.
It's always one or two.
If that's all, you can go over to the ranking system, and since you guys have finally gotten to your first missions, he will go give you your ranks.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, you have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you
She
again.
sits back around the counter, and she seems to be doing something else.
I head over to where she pointed out.
Okay, you go back over to that guy with the long hair, and he's still bored, and he's like, ugh, you guys again? Whatever. Give me a minute. He walks back. The girl comes over, whispers something in his ear, and he's like, alright, yeah, I'll give it to him. He goes into the back, and he comes out with these little stone pieces. They look like little pebbles, but they're flat, and they've got a carved one in them.
Solomon thinks to himself, oh boy, here we go again.
No, a carved 3, I'm sorry. So there's 3 lines on it.
All I'm thinking is this gonna hurt.
He's like, don't worry, this isn't gonna hurt. He goes over and pulls the wooden piece off your chest, and that hurts. And he's like, that's gonna hurt. And then he puts the stone one there in its place, and it doesn't hurt. He does that to Solomon as well.
Well, we've been promoted, I think.
You guys can now take stone 3 missions and lower off of the board.
Yes.
And he's like, okay, go away, I'm done talking to you. What did you say, Solomon?
So what do some of the stone 3 missions look like?
Oh my god, you know I have to come up with these on the spot.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, how do you think I feel?
Getting rid of a rat infestation in an inn somewhere in the lower quarters. Another one is, something about monsters invading a nearby town. But you need a party of at least 3.
I believe we do have.
Another one is... Hold on. Something at the gatehouse is wrong. Something about the gatehouse isn't working, and they need somebody who is a little more technically inclined to come and look at what's going on. And the final one is trash cleanup in the lower quarters.
Okay, so we have something with a party of 3, which I forgot what happened. It was something with
Monsters in a nearby town.
I was gonna say goblins, but yeah, monsters. So monsters in a nearby town, cleanup duty, and
Rat infestation.
And rat infestation. Well, Solomon still doesn't want to take any fighting-related missions, so, I guess, well, he also doesn't want to clean up whatever the lower quarters are. He takes the rat infestation one.
Alright, you take the rat infestation one. Gabby, do you take one, or are you gonna wait till morning?
I'm gonna wait till morning because it's late.
Oh yeah, morning.
It's too late, you already took it off the board. You take it. It doesn't matter when you get these done, just as long as you get them done.
Okay.
However, you take too long, they will confiscate the mission from you and give it to somebody else.
So, like, if I take longer than, like, a couple days or something?
Yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
So where's the medical station at?
It just says an inn in the lower quarters.
What I feel like that's gonna be the Rosewood.
No, the Rosewood is an upper class establishment.
Oh. Okay, makes sense.
So, I guess I head over to the inn?
To the Rosewood?
No, I'm to the lower quarters inn.
You sure? It's late.
Yeah, I should probably wait.
What are you guys doing? Tell me.
I'm waiting till morning to do the mission.
Okay, so you're going to the Rosewood.
I'm gonna go back to the. Yeah,
Rosewood.
I'm going to bed.
Okay, so
I'm gonna go.
Amber leaves to go to the Rosewood Inn. Solomon, do you follow him?
Yes.
You and Crogea, you all walk and go to the Rosewood Inn. You get there, Pamela greets you. She doesn't really say anything to you guys, just that your friend has come. Your friend got here ahead of you. He's upstairs.
Alright.
Hi.
You sound tired.
I guess that means you guys go upstairs. You have money now, so if you wanted to buy food, you could.
Alright.
Hold on, I'm gonna make a paper to keep track of your guys' shit.
I did on Discord,
No, I'm gonna use paper.
and only you can get into it, so. Robert, you see what I mean when it said it doesn't like me?
Give me a minute.
It always keeps at least one or two up.
Okay, that's all nothing.
Alright, I got a pencil. Let me write down your guys' stuff.
Okay.
Ash. Currently. Amber. And Solomon. Okay. Ash, you have, we're gonna say, copper pieces, gold pieces. Oh shit, no, that should be silver pieces.
Oh god.
Silver pieces. Gold pieces.
What is it doing?
What is what doing?
It's doing your mother.
No. No, Robert, we're trying to build a triple piston extender and it's not working.
I know.
It's always the third row of pistons that don't want to be retracted all the way back down.
Remember, what did I say you got again? In the money?
Amber.
Huh?
How much money did you get from finishing that mission?
I don't think you said.
Did. They said she handed you a certain amount of money.
Oh, then I didn't hear.
Alright, well, we're gonna go with 5 silver pieces. And Ash, you have nothing. Except the money cheat, of course. Ash has a crate.
Which I may have finally figured out a way to work around what you said.
Crate animal. Amber, you have a brass ring, which you have unappraised at the moment, and Solomon has a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Short sword. Which, I'm gonna say does... kind of, we're gonna say that they were steel. We'll make them iron. Iron. Short sword, which does 10
Oh my god.
damage.
So,
Okay.
what?
Robert.
An iron sword that does 10 damage.
Alright.
Press the button.
Because we're not doing things the normally anyway. Alrighty. You guys go head up to the room with Ash. He's sitting in there with a crate with something that's rummaging around inside.
What? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right, the thing you picked up.
Okay.
What do you guys do? You're all there.
Are we all in the room?
Yeah.
Hi guys, it took you a while.
Hello.
Well, where you guys took a very long while.
Well, yeah. Took a while to walk back. I was in the countryside.
We had to get our stuff raised.
Oh, that's why it's
Well,
not
that
working.
is the...
Oh. What'd you guys get from the Adventurers Guild?
Some money.
Huh?
I got some money to...
Overtime.
Okay. Solomon
Okay.
shows Ash his 10
Sorry,
gold
not.
pieces, and he gives Ash 3 of them for helping.
Okay. 3.
What, give me what?
That's... getting money.
No, how much?
3. So this is how it's gonna go down. We'll say 50 copper pieces makes a single silver piece.
Ooh.
Oh, we'll go even less than that. 10 copper pieces
I
makes
got
a
it.
silver piece.
Finally!
20 silver pieces
Oh
makes
my
a gold piece.
God, that took forever. Oh my.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Oh, Robert, I got it.
Huh?
I got it to
There we go.
work.
Okay.
So, are we just not caring about confidentiality anymore?
Not right now.
Grr, what are you guys doing? You're all in this room, together.
Oh, yeah.
There is a box in the corner with something running around in it.
You guys not gonna question what's in my box?
In the box?
It's a really cool box. There's a
There's
creature
like
inside
a
this.
panting, like a... and you can hear, like, pattering of feet on the inside of the box.
There is a creature inside of this box.
Velvet kind of creature.
I don't know. What kind of creature do you want it to be?
speak, you fools. Roleplay, goddammit.
Right.
What kind of creature would you prefer it to be?
That's not how this works.
Fine. I asked what kind of creature do you think it is? Huh? Speak.
Someone says, what do you mean what I prefer?
I don't know, I'm asking what kind of creature do you think it is?
It kind of sounds like a wolf-like creature.
You're right, it is like a wolf type creature.
Nope, we're going woof. They're called woofs now.
You're called a wolf character?
Woofs. They're called woofs. It's a woof.
But why?
Brought this on yourself.
Amber, what do you think?
A wolf?
No, what do you think about the creature?
I want a pet.
Sorry, mine.
I can't even pet.
I don't know if it's hostile, that's the only problem. I don't know if it's gonna bite your finger off.
I want to test it out.
That's up to you. Alright, so here's the deal. Everyone's gonna stand on the bed except me and Amber, and we're gonna open the crate.
Oh my god.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. Just put our hands up to the crate and that'd be enough.
I put my hand up to the crate.
Nothing. You just and a little pattering, but then it stops. And he goes over to the crate, and you could smell something go to your hand. Then it just goes back around and starts pattering around in the box again.
I open the box.
I don't know how you do it, but you pry the nails off the crate, and the crate top pops off, and you look inside, and this wolf, you're pretty sure it's a wolf, it's very fluffy, it's gray and white, it's got 6 legs.
Oh my god, you was right, it does have 6 legs.
Stops, slowly turns towards you like a horror movie, and then sticks its tongue out and starts panting.
I slowly bring my hand down into the box to attempt to pet the wolf.
It stops, looks at your hand, and just as you're about to touch it, it backs away. It like flinches back.
Would you like a sandwich?
I
sir?
put my hand below its head.
It flinches back
Really?
to a corner.
And then I leave my hand there.
It doesn't.
I'll be right back, guys.
Alright.
It just sits in the corner of the box, looking at your hand.
I think you don't need to be scared. I'm not gonna hurt you. You're too adorable
It just
for me to hurt
sits
you.
there.
Come on, Babars.
Whimpers.
I back my hand out of the box.
It seems to be oblivious now that it's gone and starts running around in the box again.
Okay, so what am I gonna do with you?
Then I don't know what
What do you think, Solomon?
Well, I've never seen such an animal before, so I don't know what to tell you.
Go get it to the meat.
So bossy.
Have any meat we can give it?
Yeah.
You don't.
They
You
just said
own
we have to
nothing.
buy it.
You have money. Go buy me.
What do you think I was talking about when I said go get some meat? Please? Solomon? Friend?
I'm here.
You have food. You have money. You can get your own meat. Not you. Ash can get his own meat. He's got 3 gold pieces.
Oh, I forgot that he gave it to me. I watch the puppy and make sure nothing, and don't try to kill the dog, I swear to God. You kill it, I will destroy your place twice over.
Just keeps running around the box. It's running in a circle in the box.
I go get food.
Okay, you rush downstairs, and Pamela is there. She just looks at you and she's like, "Oh yes, Ash, what is it?"
How much meat can 3 gold pieces get me, or can it not give me any?
Well, a single steak here, which is what we serve to our guests for dinner, is 10 silver pieces. I'm sorry, it's a gold piece.
I hand her 3 gold pieces.
She's like, "Do you want it cooked?"
Yes, please.
Okay. She goes back into the kitchen. She takes her money. You're now broke. I don't know why you would waste all of your money. I'm not gonna give you money frivolously like you do with us in our campaign.
I did not use my money cheat though. I used a specific amount.
You said you gave her 3 gold pieces.
Yeah, I had 3 gold pieces.
Yeah, I know. You just frivolously used your money. You know, you have... Okay, most things are bought with silver pieces. Gold pieces is a lot of money. And copper pieces makes 1 silver piece. 20 silver pieces makes 1 gold piece.
Oh.
Well, it's too late now. She goes into the kitchen and she makes you 3 steaks.
Okay.
She has the kitchen staff make you 3 steaks. And she comes back out and she's like, "Alright, is that all you need, or is there anything else?"
No, that's fine, thank you.
Do you want us to bring it up to your room? We wouldn't recommend it.
What'd she say?
Would you like us to bring it up to your room, but we wouldn't recommend you eating up there?
I'll take it up.
Okay, well, we'll bring it to you then.
Thank
As
you.
it's finished. Of course.
I head back up to the room.
Alright, she puts her head back on her hand and sits word. You run back, and the wolf is still just running around in the box.
It's still being a wolf.
Just running around. It's been running in the same direction this whole time.
Why do I not like the feeling that this is a bad sign?
It doesn't stop moving. It just keeps moving.
I know, but I have a really bad feeling that this isn't going to end well.
It yips for no reason. It's just barf.
Arf.
Barf.
Arf, arf.
Barf.
I'm just gonna stop.
In the back of your mind, you can't help but think, am I communicating with it?
Probably not.
When it's finally tuckered itself out, just as they knock on your door, starting to lay down.
Go get the food.
You go to the door, and there's 3 steaks on a platter with a very small side dish of peas on all 3 plates.
I say thank you.
The random waiter walks out and leaves you their dishes.
Does the wolf wake up when it hears the meat? Or it smells the meat?
It just laid down. It wasn't sleeping.
Or did it, like, perk up when it smelt the meat?
Nope. He's just laying there.
I go over to the box with the meat in my hand. Or the plate in hand.
He looks up at you.
Okay. I proceed to hand him the meat.
The whole steak?
The whole plate, yes.
Do you give him the plate or the steak?
I give him the steak.
Okay, you take the steak off the plate and you just slowly put it down into the box. And he leaps into the air and grabs it out of your hand and starts shredding it to pieces in the box. It's absolutely horrifying. ripping it to shreds. Juices are flying all over the box, and by the time he's done, the box is clean again as he's licked it clean.
Oh my good God, look. That was terrifying, but awesome.
He lays down and goes to sleep.
Good dog. Oh, guys.
He's like, in his sleep, he's kicking his 6 legs.
What do you guys think?
What do we think of what?
The animal?
Oh yeah, the animal, right. Well, I do have to admit he's quite cute.
Did you not just watch it rip all that to shreds?
Nope.
It is a puppy.
Almond was busy looking up at some corner.
It is small. It is a puppy. Will get bigger over time.
A lot bigger, probably. What do you... Let's keep it.
This is a wild animal. Keep in mind.
Let's go give it to the guild. And have them deal with it.
Do you want to give it to the guild? They're gonna kill it. It's a monster.
Let's keep it for now until it... If it does attack anybody, then we'll get rid of it. How does that sound?
You can't. I mean, are you just gonna leave it in the inn room?
No. We'll bring it around
You're
with
gonna
us.
Okay, well, what's the only thing stopping it from running away is the box it's in.
I put the lid back on the box for right now.
The animal isn't fazed by this at all. Seems that he's been in the box so long that he's just accepted that that is his world.
I take the lid back off the box.
He's sleeping.
Then how was he unfazed when the lid went on it?
He accepted that that was his world.
I say, no, Papa.
There's no point in leaving because he's comfortable where he is.
I leave the box there for right now, but I make a way for him to leave the box if he wants to.
Okay.
And says, oh, by the way, I have a question for you.
It was a question for who?
I have a question for Eric. Crogea. No, Eric. DM.
Okay, yes, but Dungeon Master.
You say I can't give my infinite money cheat to anyone, right?
That they would get the money cheat just goes to them.
I know, but can I put down specific amounts, or is it just...
No, not if you're giving it to somebody else.
But if I'm...
Just get the cheat.
If I'm not giving it to someone else, then can I put down specific amounts?
Yes? What are you getting at?
I proceed to put 100 gold on the table.
Okay.
And I just used...
It's not gonna work. You're not spending it on anything.
Did I say I was spending it on anything?
No, you didn't, so therefore it doesn't work.
You never said it wouldn't work. You never said it couldn't work like that.
Well, I'm the DM. I can go back on whatever the hell I said.
You said once it's been set in stone, then you can't go back and change it.
Did I say that? I never fucking said
Yes,
that.
you did. Ask.
Sure you did.
Okay, well, the player's handbook says that the DM's rule, whatever the DM says is law, and I just said no.
Well, screw you.
We've been over this, Cameron. You're not giving yourself more. You are going to be broke.
No, I will never use this infinite money sheet as long as I live.
I told you there were going to be ways for you to go. Oh, speaking of not using that, there is a knock at your door again.
Solomon, you open that. Hello? Solomon?
Oh, wait, you open
No, I said Solomon. You open that.
Oh, the pleasant knock becomes a hard pounding.
Solomon!
Well, you can't just... Solomon sighs, walks over to the door and opens it.
Thank you.
Outside is an armored guard. Which one of you is Ash?
Me, why?
Points over to Ash because he's been annoying me.
He grabs your arm and he pulls you out of the room.
Oh, god damn it. I want to feel like this isn't going to go anywhere good.
Oh, well.
You're
Done.
He forces you to come with him towards the gatehouse.
I'll be back!
It seems your letter has gotten up to the top, not to the king, but to one of our up to one of our supervisors. They've allowed you entrance into the castle grounds, but not the castle itself.
Aw, so close.
You are allowed to go meet with a representative of the castle as to whatever problem you have, and they will decide if you are allowed to go see the king after that. You are allowed to spend however much time you like on castle grounds. If you would like, you may also go off into the noble district.
Thank you for the information.
The noble district, you'll follow the road up the mountain. The noble district is directly to your right. If you want to go to the castle, you'll just keep following the road straight.
Well, I'm not going to say that out loud. Thank you.
Good. Get out of my face.
I proceed to follow the path straight.
Okay. You go up this very long, winding path, and you're realizing that this path was definitely meant for horses and carts to go up there, because this is taking a very long time to walk up. When you finally do get to the top, a bunch of guards are also along your path there seem to be positioned guards, little small buildings for them to stand at to watch over the road, but they don't bother you. You get to the top, and a bunch of guards are there, along with another guard with his armor is a little different, and it seems that he's got a symbol on his chest that signifies that he is their superior.
Seem pretty specific, but okay.
He looks at you and you're like, alright, you're Ash, right?
Yes?
What do you want?
Okay, first off, nice to meet you. My name is...
We don't do pleasantries, we're guards. What do you want?
I need to speak to the king about a bit of an issue that I'm having back at my kingdom.
What's the issue?
Disputes between the nobles and the what's the right word? The royals. Well, not that. The nobles trying to seize power.
Why do you need to talk to our king about that? That sounds like a you problem, not an us problem.
I met with Solomon while I was in Frostfall.
The fuck is Solomon?
Hold on a minute. No, not Solomon. Wrong name. Sebastian. That's the right name.
Sebastian?
Yes.
We don't have... Who is Sebastian?
The damn guards down at the damn...
Oh, do you mean the advisor?
Wait, is that who that is?
Well, we do have one of our advisors is named Sabby.
There might be. I've never been here before, so I have no idea what's going on.
When did you meet him?
Like a few months ago.
Sabby was out on a trip to some far-off plans. Some place called Dungfall. Can't remember exactly what it was called. Whatever. Said he did trade, sold some of our soil. Whatever, doesn't matter if you've spoken with him. You don't have clearance to enter the castle, so you won't be speaking with him today.
Well, could you at least let him know that I was here?
You peasants always want somebody to know you existed. He jots something down on a piece of paper, throws it to the ground, and the ground takes it into the building.
Thank you, and not to burst your bubbles, but I'm a prince from another country.
Doesn't matter what you are, you're a rock. So long as you're here.
Yeah, just don't like being called a peasant.
Unless you've come from the embassy down in town, you're nothing but a peasant.
Okay then.
Not that I'm any better than you, of course. I live down there in the city.
Huh?
He's currently meeting with a superior guard member. Hold on. As I'm sure the guards down at the gate have told you, you're welcome to roam the castle grounds. But if we catch you trying to get into the building, we'll slit your wrists.
I don't even know where the building, the
You
building...
don't even know where the building is.
Not
You
the
see
building
that
is.
gigantic... He points to the huge castle behind him. You don't see it. Are you blind?
No, like the bounds of the building. Like there might be some parts of the building that are outside.
There'll be guards around anything you're not allowed to enter.
Okay, that's all I didn't know. Thank you.
You're welcome to roam freely. Don't try to enter the building.
I won't. I proceed to walk...
Is that all you wanted to know?
Yes, I proceed to walk off.
He makes a joke, so you couldn't hear it exactly, but you know it was a joke at your expense with one of the other guards, and they all kind of chuckle to themselves as they all get back to what they were doing.
These freaking damn bastards. I don't see...
While you're off to the side, a carriage, it's a little different than the ones you've seen in Forgia or Hollyguard. This one comes up and it seems to be more box-like. It's got much larger windows that aren't, covered in velvet. They seem to be practical. But it's still very fancy. The wood that it's made out of is carved, and it seems that they use steel bearings to hold everything into place. And the wheels aren't made of wood, they're made of metal. A black horse carries it in, and it's got silver accents, and it carries it and it goes around, not the courtyard. The entrance path, it's just a big circle with a big garden in the middle. The carriage makes a full circle around and stops in front of the gate that leads further into the castle grounds towards the castle. And the man who's driving the carriage gets down and opens the door, and a woman in an elegantly sewn dress, very pale pink, steps out. Her hair is up. There seems to be a braid that's hanging down, and her hair seems to be a bit loose as well, as if she's been traveling for a while. She carries a large bag at her side and an umbrella in the other. The umbrella is closed, and she looks over at you, gives you a once-over, and kind of smirks. She makes a small smile, just a friendly gesture, and then walks towards the castle.
I think to myself, who is that? Like, I'm just curious.
Okay. She walks up to the castle, knocks on the castle door, and you can hear somebody on the inside say, "Who is it?" And then she's like, "It's me." She's got a sing-songy kind of voice. She sounds kind of like a bird. And he's like, "Who's me?" And she's like, "Oh, come on, you know who I am. Sorry, can't let you in unless you've got clearance." And she starts pounding on the door and she says, "You let me in right now or I'll hang you by your toes in the dungeon. Open this door." The door opens. She walks inside.
I think to myself, never mind, let's not meet her, shall we?
The driver gets back in his seat and he looks at you and is like, "Sir, are you going back down the mountain?"
Not yet. I'm exploring just a bit more.
Alrighty then. Good day to you. And he whips his horse and it starts moving and he leaves.
Okay.
What do you do? There's the way you came from, which is the road that leads. I'm gonna explain this a little better. Come up a hill and then the land flattens, and that's where you met the superior guard. From there, you see a ring of a path that surrounds this small garden. It's got 2 trees in it and a bunch of flowers. You know that this is where carriages pull up, go around. Normally for big social events, it's meant to be really quick, fast, so people can be in and out quickly.
I'm at your place right now, so I see what you're talking about.
Over to the far right, furthest, there's a road that splits off towards the right side of the castle.
Where there's nothing there.
And over somewhere there's a sign that says stables. To your left is the road that leads deeper into the castle grounds, which goes over to the castle itself. And then behind you, there's a small ledge where there was a little garden before. It wasn't much. It was just a small garden you could walk into. Somewhere, the castle grounds more to the left go onto the other side of the castle, and you can't see anything past that.
Let's go to the stables, I say.
You wander over down the path of the stables. These huge windows to the castle. It's interesting and different to you because you see no reason as to why a castle would need such huge windows. They're all tinted green, and you're now coming to the sudden realization that this castle has a bunch of spikes sticking out of it.
I say, oh my god, it's a church.
Order. Stop. You see them, that they seem to come out in an orderly fashion. The ones at the bottom are longer than the ones at the top. Each one appears right above the windows. There's large black pillars holding up this dark stony surface. It's a very gothic castle. Huge towers lay overhead. The building itself looks rather square from the front, but you see as you're rounding the corner that it seems to weave and bob sort of in and out of its respective square.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but there's just no castle.
What did you say?
I see what you were going for, but there's nothing beyond a certain point.
Shut up. You keep walking and you get over to a down, it seems to go down, it slopes down, and it curves off to the right and then down more. And right over the ledge where you can see is a large stable area. And you smell it before you see it.
Oh my god, my feckin' nose!
Most stables don't smell nice, but because this is lower and, gas rises, you smell it before you see it.
Oh my... it's disgusting. I proceed to walk away from the stables.
You walk away from the stables and you're now back at the ring.
I attempt to look at that overhanging garden you were saying or something, right?
Do you look from the top bit of the castle grounds, or do you walk down to the garden that's hanging there?
Walk down.
Okay, you walk down. It's just a small ledge in front of the castle grounds. It doesn't seem like it's really... It just looks like a small garden. There's a fountain at the end, a couple sitting benches. There is a woman there, but she's an elderly woman and she doesn't look particularly important or interesting to you, but she's feeding some birds at the fountain.
I proceed to walk up gently and to not spook the birds.
You spook them anyways because they're birds and they're fidgety and they fly away, and she gives you a crude look.
Sorry, I was trying not to spook them away. My bad.
Apology accepted. What do you want?
Just looking around. Exploring. Yeah?
Righty then. She sits there and kind of wallows as the birds have gone.
I go to sit down as to try to remain calm and bring the birds back.
Where? There's 3 benches surrounding the fountain. One she's sitting on, or a different one?
A different one.
Okay, you sit on a different one. Across from her or next to her?
Across from her.
Okay, across from her. The fountain blocks your view of her, and you of her and her of you. She doesn't... The birds slowly come back, and she seems to be happy, and she starts feeding them. But now, if you move again, they'll fly away.
I just remain there.
Say that again?
I just remain where I am as to not spook the
You sit
birds
there,
again.
the day seems, or well, the night seems it's nice, it's calm. There seem to be fireflies about, which is odd as it's pretty cold out. But when you see the fireflies, they aren't like what you're used to. These insects look a little different.
How? Explain what you mean by different. Different how?
The one big hint that they're different is instead of glowing green, they glow blue.
That's weird. I sort of mumble.
The woman looks over. What was that, dearie?
I said that it's weird. These fireflies glow blue, not green.
Oh, we don't call them fireflies, we call them ice flies, hold on. Ice flies, or, gotta come up with another name. Fan bugs. Ice flies are fan bugs.
Fan bugs?
They normally come around in chillier climates. We're not sure why they're blue, though.
Yeah, I've only ever seen green ones.
Well, that's how it comes. In the summer, you get those green ones, they fly about. We get those too. It's just up here near the castle, there's something strange about it.
Almost as if there's sort of a magic about them.
Oh, I don't know about all that. Well, we do also get these same bugs over by the temple, but most outsiders aren't allowed there.
I say to myself that I think my suspicion was right. But don't say it aloud. I then proceed to introduce myself to her.
She's a lovely name. My name is Mrs. Wobbler.
You're about to say Miss Wolfington, weren't you?
Nope, Wobbler. Her name is Wobbler. I'm the castle grounds caretaker.
Nice to meet you, miss. You
seem like a nice enough gentleman. Have you ever been to our temple? Oh, it's beautiful.
No, this is my first time in, I don't remember the name. I'm sorry. Eldred.
She's like, oh, well, then I'm afraid you'll never get to see it.
I was born in, Forgia. Need to come up with a better name.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, most people try not to hear of it because of the old king. The dictator.
Our king is quite graceful, thankfully. He's so kind to us.
Yeah, I hear so much about him. What's he like?
Say that again?
I hear so much about him. What's he like?
Well, he's very kind, and he watches out for as many people as he can, but of course, our city's so large, he can't keep track of all of them.
Yeah, trust me, I know exactly what you mean by that. Oh my lord. Especially having a city by a volcano, that's even worse.
Is that mine? The green? That's mine. Why was it out there?
Do you want to repeat what I said?
Yes, please.
I said, yeah, I know what you mean. It's even worse, especially if you live by a volcano.
You guys live next to a volcano? Isn't that a bit dangerous?
Nah. The volcano's always been inactive. Or I forget what it's called here. Isn't it called, not a fae, but it's called not a fairy. I know you guys call it the Earth Mother, right?
Are you talking about our goddess of love?
That's what it is. Yes.
She is our great protector. She helped start our city. There's a mural of her in our throne room.
Oh man, I wish I could see that.
Very nice mural. We're not sure who built it, just that it's been there for a while. It's very old.
I then proceed to say that the reason the volcano doesn't go off is because of our my faith gender was a male, correct?
As far as you know, yeah.
As far as I know, our male god named, don't know his name, his real name, but he was the Fae of Fire.
Fae
I wish I could show you, but I don't want to. I'd rather not get in trouble with the castle guards.
We've met other towns with different gods. Like, there's this one that they're out on the sea. They don't really like us much, but we haven't talked to them in so long or made trade. I think they've forgotten about us. Some about storms. Don't remember exactly what their deal was, but they worshipped somebody who did something with the sky. It was a little strange.
Yeah, that does seem a little strange.
There's also this other one that they just worship somebody who made humanity, which is strange, because didn't the Great Mother make humanity?
Huh?
It was a little weird.
Someone made humanity. I thought that was the Earth Mother.
That's what we thought too, but apparently it's somebody they call the Humanity Fae. It was strange.
Wait, there's more than just 7?
What do you mean?
I've only ever been taught that there was 7.
Oh, well, we aren't exactly taught, but we only know of the 2.
Oh, well, there are 7 Fae from what I... Well, now 8 Fae from what I hear of.
Anyways. Yeah.
It's a lovely night.
She finally takes notice of your chest. You're from the Adventurers Guild.
Yes, I'm...
How come you aren't allowed in the castle? That doesn't make much sense. Adventurers are allowed to wander in and out as they please.
I don't know, probably because of my rank. Or something. I have my quest, I just haven't gone to go do it yet.
Well, if you are a tourist, there is an old temple that sank under the waves years ago, before I was born. It was our myth is that the god of death was in love with our goddess of love, and he built it as as a present for her, a gift of his love. She accepted it gracefully, as our great mother is. But later, some other god, something about water, sunk it under the waves. It was horrible.
That's horrible!
Yes, it was quite sad.
Oh, I feel bad now.
There's nothing in there, but you can, when the tide is really low, you can see just the tip of the roof of it under the water.
Well, that's interesting. I might go and check that out later.
So I'm sure you've already been to Tower Luck. Isn't it fabulous? I love our clock tower.
Oh no, I was under it. My friend Solomon was over there checking out, talking about some prophecy or some doodad and everything. So.
You look over and you can see the clock tower far in the distance.
Oh.
Eric,
Well.
can I say canonically that Solomon sneezed at the mention of the prophecy?
Sure.
Well, now that
Solomon sneezes on the dog.
now that I get a good look at it, it does look quite impressive.
One of our tallest buildings. The castle, I don't even believe is that tall. Or maybe it is. Don't think we've actually ever measured it.
I don't even know how big my castle is. It's all underground, so.
Well, this old lady better get to bed, for she is to continue her duties in the morning. It was lovely chatting with you.
It was a lovely chat. Have a wonderful night.
She stands up and the birds fly away. She's like, you get home safely now. And she wanders off towards the castle.
Well then, that was lovely. Well,
It's April back.
hello. April.
Yes.
Huh?
Oh, okay, she's
April.
back. Just making sure.
I'm back a little bit.
Do you go back to the Rosewood Inn?
Wasn't I already there?
Not you, Evan.
Yes, I do.
Okay. You can't help but just watch this dog sleep.
It's adorable. I'm entranced by how cute it is.
Six-legged wolf. Suddenly Ash bursts through the door and closes it behind him.
I would not burst through the door. I would calmly come through the door.
He bursts through the door. I'm joking. Either way, he's back in the room.
Well, that was an interesting
Oh,
escapade.
back.
All
I
of it.
welcome him back.
The clock tower, you can hear, rings loudly. It chimes. Using several different bell mechanisms. It's very loud, signifying that it is now 12 o'clock and the start of a new day.
Wow, it's midnight. Well, I guess it's time
I do a big yawn.
I guess it's time to go to bed.
Yeah. I gather. Do I have like pajamas or do I only have like one clothing?
You guys only have the one pair of clothing that you're wearing. But you've got money now, so maybe, depending on where you go, you could purchase new clothing.
I have
I take off like my gathering stuff that I had, so I'm just in like my normal would-be sleepwear, like not really. I take off my accessories.
Your undergarments. I'm confused.
Yeah. No, I just take off my accessories. Would-be
Okay.
accessory.
You take off whatever accessory you have a ring that you weren't wearing. So.
Like I bet I have like a bag or something I was holding shit in.
You trying to think. It's Solomon's place fell. You guys left. I know you didn't say you grabbed everything you needed. I know Cameron did, but you did not. So you only left with the clothes on your back.
Well, fine, I don't have anything, so I just pop on bed and like get comfy in my sheets.
Rumph. You can tell that the sheets were changed and the blankets have been cleaned.
They feel wonderful, and I just go, and then I'm asleep now.
You fall asleep. Solomon is... What do you do?
It's midnight, right?
Yeah.
Solomon is probably going to be asleep then.
You're asleep in your bed. Ash?
Well, since they're all asleep, I guess I'll talk to them about it in the morning. I head to bed as well.
You also go to sleep. Crogea, a little nervous to sleep on the floor right next to the six-legged wolf, lives in a box, who is also asleep, slowly makes his way, sleeping on the floor, and then passes out. Your day is over.
No one ate any food
You guys had a breakfast.
besides breakfast.
It was just barely enough to get you through the day.
There
I
was
had lunch, didn't I?
Oh yeah, no, Gabby did get to eat. She had dinner.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. There was two plate of steak on the table, or if there was a table, 2 plates of steak
Dog
and
ate
some
steak.
stuff.
On the dresser. No, the dog only ate one. There are 2 more.
And no one ate them.
Well, they're probably gonna go bad now.
And Solomon didn't eat them either. You wake up in the morning, and one of the steaks has a fly flying around it, but other than that, it doesn't look like anything happened in the night.
Well, Solomon's awake now, right?
If you want him to be, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna assume Solomon has woken up, notices said fly, swats away a fly, decides to trust the steak because why not? Well, he doesn't trust the steak yet. Well, because morning routine first.
Go to wash your face, gotcha.
And praying to the Fae of Life, that's also been part of the routine. Still does that.
You do that. While you're praying, you notice that the dog has migrated out of the box. And it is now... It's not sleeping on or touching Crogea, but Crogea is in a, not a fetal position, but he's kind of like cupped, sort of, and the dog is sleeping, not touching him, but really close to him.
Aww.
Oh,
You could
that's weird.
go on, Solomon.
So Solomon notices the pupper sleeping next to Crogea.
Yeah. Kind of like within his cupped body, sort of.
That's pretty cute, but...
You can assume that it was due to Crogea not moving, so the dog was never frightened, and body heat, so warmth.
But it'll probably be interesting once Crogea wakes up.
Is anybody else awake?
I get
I'm
up.
so desperate.
Okay, so Ash, you're awake. You roll over, since Gabby got him first, she's against the wall, and you're on the outside. You look over, and you can see that the wolf is sleeping right next to Crogea.
Odd. I'm upset, but I don't do anything about it. Only upset because I got the puppy and it doesn't like me.
It's not that okay, let me explain out of context. It's not that it doesn't like you, you are new to it. It has been in that crate for God knows how long. You finally let it out and it didn't leave immediately. Crogea, who was asleep when it woke up, wasn't moving at all, breathing slowly, but it could sense that Crogea was warm, so it moved over close to Crogea because he was warm.
Ow.
But that does mean that there's a very, very small bond there, but not to the point where he's going to be like Crogea's.
Kroga's my bitch now.
Mentioned yet.
Crogea is not your bitch.
No, that's what the wolf is thinking.
Oh, no.
The wolf is like, I'm gonna fuck this man later.
No, it's not. That is not what it is thinking. It's more of like a mom.
Oh, it imprinted on you, got it.
Crogea was laying on, and everybody else was on a bed. Crogea was the only one on the floor.
I thought you said he was in the bed with the
No, Crogea always sleeps on the floor.
You're the one forcing him to sleep on the floor.
No, he's sleeping there because it's weird to sleep in a bed with Solomon.
That would be pretty weird.
The only reason you and April are sharing a bed is because you guys are married.
I have so many things I could say, but I'm not gonna say them.
Whatever. Plus Crogea doesn't, there is a carpet there. He doesn't mind sleeping on it. I mean, that's a lie. He does mind. He's a little upset that there aren't 3 beds in this room, but that's besides the point.
Okay.
Well, what is everybody doing?
I go down for breakfast.
You leave everybody, including April, to just sleep, and Solomon is praying. You walk downstairs, and it's busy once more. You're surprised that you never hear the commotion going down in the tavern. It's very loud. There's a lot of jesting. You can hear laughter. It's a very busy morning, just like it was the day before. And Paula, I forgot her name, Palima, whatever the fuck I called her, Paula, comes out and she's like, "Oh, good morning, Ash. It's lovely to see you again. I'll have out with your complimentary breakfast in just a bit."
Thank you. I take a
She
seat.
went off to go do something.
I take a seat at the counter because those seats are there.
Yeah.
Solomon, at this point, has finished his morning rituals and is probably sitting at the bar, too.
You both leave the steaks upstairs to rot.
Solomon will eat them for lunch. He has a hearty stomach.
I don't know if they'll last that long. But,
I'm still up there. Don't
You're
forget.
still up there. If you don't get your complimentary meal now, you can always get it later. So, it doesn't have to be for breakfast. It will always be the same meal, but it doesn't have to be for breakfast. She's asleep, Krogan's asleep, dog's asleep, you two are awake. Paula comes back over and I keep changing her name. She brings out 2 dishes with the same, it's like eggs, sausage, and I forgot what else was on it the last time. And
That
she
beef
brings out
juice.
the bee's milk. Bee's water. She brings out bee's water.
Bee's piss, got it.
Bee's water. Bees don't piss. Bees spit.
Thank you. I proceed to eat.
Okay, you eat it. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just okay.
Oh.
You
Oh.
drink the bees water again?
Yes.
You drink it, tastes kind of stingy, and then it, slightly becomes fruity again like it did the day before. It seems like you're starting to tolerate it now as you're drinking more of it the second time around. Do you feel awake?
Yes, I do feel awake.
Solomon?
Solomon has also started with his meal and has drank some of the bee water.
Bees water. Okay. Same thing for you. April?
I actually started like waking up slowly, and I turn to where Cameron would be, and I go pat pat. Realize he's not there, and I get up.
You get up, you see Crogea on the floor. Dog is there. And there's two. One seems to be rotting, and the other one's not. On steaks on the dresser still.
I take the one that's not rotting yet.
Okay, you eat. Do you eat it?
Yes.
Okay, you eat it. It tastes dry, but it's not like bad. It's just like it's been out all night.
I sleepishly just meow lip.
Just
Meow
eating it.
lip.
Okay.
Not cutting it, I'm just ripping off the meat.
The dog sniffs the air for a second and wakes up and then sees you holding the meat.
And I got about to him up, I saw it. So I take a bite because I see this way, and I spit it on my hand. Not like spit, but I drop it, and then I give it to the pup.
Drop it on the floor, and you watch him kind of like patters over with his 6 legs, and he looks at it, sniffs it, and then sniffs your hand where it came from, and then tears it to shreds.
Oh.
Oh.
Little.
He eats it, and there's literally no trace of it left. It is gone.
So I take smaller bites, but then I take a bite, like a small bite. I take a bigger bite and do the same thing and give it to the dog. And then so I'm sharing that food with the dog.
You could give it the rotting one. It would be unaffected.
Well, yeah, but I feel that's for someone else.
It's rotting.
Solomon.
Fine. I don't do the biting thing off. I just give him. I rip off half of the steak and give it to the dog.
You watch him sniff it again. He seems to question it, but then licks it, and then how do I describe it? His teeth tear into the meat, ripping it apart. It's happening really fast, mind you. You're seeing this happen in a matter of under a minute. He tears it to shreds. He's tearing it off, swallowing it, and then he licks every bit of juice, everything that was left, and nothing remains.
Whoa. You have been good garbage can.
How dare you!
He patters back over to Crogea and then lays down.
I go over there, pet the dog, and say, "Good boy." Boy, him.
Flinches away from you when you try to pet him.
Oh, I'm sorry, no. I don't pet him, I just say, "Good boy," and I go downstairs. Well, I don't wash up.
Lays down.
I go wash up and then go downstairs.
Alright, you go wash up and go downstairs. You clean. You're down there. The boys are eating their breakfast.
I got it.
Pamela, that's Paulmela, whatever. Paula. Did I change it again? It's Paul? I don't remember. Paul looks at you. She's like, "Oh, good morning, miss. I'll get you your complimentary breakfast."
Actually, can I have that for later? I'm not hungry right now.
Oh, sure, of course. Just let me know when you want it.
Alright, thank you.
What do? You go sit down with the boys?
Yes, go chat with the boys.
Okay. You go sit down with the boys. You're all at the bar now.
Hey guys.
Good morning.
I do a small. I both a tiny bit. Oops, excuse me.
How are you this morning?
Good, how are you guys?
Want to go back to bed.
Same. But we have a video today.
Hold up, time out. Why does Ash have to go back to bed? He drank the beef water and he can't.
I may be awake, but that doesn't mean I don't want to go back to sleep.
Well, you can't. You physically can't.
Oh, yeah, but you still want to, and like,
You can want to, but you physically can't.
that's what he's pointing that out.
You'll lay down and you'll just be laying there awake.
I know, which is sad.
Then why did you drink the beef water?
Because why would you not drink the bee's water?
You all have weapons except Amber, just saying.
Alright guys, I have the most wonderful idea today. Let's go to the store.
Yay, with what money? I think, how much did I get? Like,
All
50
things
pieces?
that
You have
everyone that he saw
5
is
silver pieces.
I still have an infinite money cheat.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Yes, he does.
No, I do not.
Yes, he does. It happens, but nobody was listening or pays attention or even understands what he was talking about.
No, I couldn't have said that out loud because my character wouldn't physically...
Everybody questions your sanitary. Men come and take you away in a straitjacket. You spend the rest of your life in a loony bin. No, I'm joking.
Oh god, no. Not the loony bin.
Not again.
Not again!
By the way, I'm not in bed soon.
This happened last time because of that stupid coyote!
What?
By the way, guys, I want to go to bed soon.
I was just about to say we need to end this quick soon.
Okay.
So hurry up and go to the store.
Let's go to the store, guys. Come on.
Should we get Crogea and the dog?
Probably bring Crogea with us.
Go shove your foot up Kroga's ass.
I walk up and wake up Crogea telling him we're gonna go shopping.
And then he sees the dog and he kind of flips out a little. He's like, oh my god, what is that?
You looked here for this, but Cameron, not Cameron.
Look at that.
Ash claimed a 6-4.
Why is it next to me?
For doing one of the missions.
Why is it next to me?
And he can see it.
He slowly scoots away from it, and it kind of follows after him, but then stops. It stops following him after a little bit.
Krog, I walk up behind him. Krog, I think you're making it sad.
I don't care.
Wait,
tear me to shreds.
Hi, little puppers.
You try to reach out and touch it again.
Yes, but no. If it becomes hesitant, then I pull back. But if it doesn't, then I proceed.
You put your hand out to it again, and it snaps at you.
Ooh, little feisty, aren't you? What do you mean?
And then it immediately, it runs up to you, which might startle you, but licks your foot.
Hi, little one.
Give it food.
I gave you food yesterday. Or last night.
Crogea just gave it body heat.
Food always beats body heat. That's what I thought.
I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't have a bond with Crogea, but you gave it food.
Food has a stronger bond than body heat.
Is there still any food in the room for it, or no?
So there's the other half of the rotting, well, what is to be assumed rotting meat.
I go to get it.
You grab it.
Yes.
It was.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
got
does
it.
do you throw it to him?
Yes.
He does the same thing you did last night. It absolutely tears him to shreds. It's horrifying.
Holy king.
Crogea looks at him like, oh my god, that thing was sleeping next to me.
What's wrong, Krogea?
The dog has finally deemed that you guys are not a threat and cuddles against all of you guys.
Aww. Little buddy, do you mind staying here for a little while? While we go to the store?
He doesn't know what you're talking
That's
about.
why I came up here to tell you we were going on a shopping spree. Not a spree, more like a.
Okay, yeah, sure, we can go shopping.
Are you just gonna say, just please get this damn thing away from me?
Oh, just are we going? Let's go. Hurry.
What
Get
about
out of the room.
what about the little puppy? Or the little
I
woofy
don't care
wolf?
about the dog.
I do! How dare you!
Well, I think you should get a bit of rope to secure it so it won't, like, get into trouble.
Does the inn door have a lock on it?
Yes.
Does it lock from the inside or out?
Locks from both.
Okay.
Key.
I grab the key. I say, alright, we'll just lock him in here for right now.
Surely that won't end in disaster. You lock into the room. He seems fine with it. He just lays back down.
Dora, I'll be back with food for you later.
We're gonna end it there for now.
Okay.
We'll come back and you guys just have to remind me that you were gonna go shopping.
With an infinite money sheet in hand.
Yeah. And 7 gold pieces.
One more, I got your stuff written down.
But you weren't keeping track of our stuff.
I lied.
Well, good, because I wasn't going to.
Did you guys enjoy yourself? I tried.
Yes, it was
Yeah,
good.
great.
Fun. I wonder what chat thought of the whole thing.
Whenever you want to, we can start the Viking one. Don't tell me when I want to. You guys tell me when you want to. Come up with a time, and I'll work with it.
First day of spring break.
Yeah, I'm thinking first day of spring break.
I don't even know what spring break
It's gonna
is.
be online.
Literally
Like an
Friday. Friday in 2 weeks.
Wait a minute.
We'll have to make characters. Cameron, I'm sure you've already looked into it. Do you know about Roll20? Or
Yeah, I looked at Roll20, but that's kind of didn't like it because it was like some pay services a bit.
is it free at all?
Some of it's free, but not all of it.
How much is free? Enough to work with.
I haven't looked into it that far yet.
Okay, well, I'll look at it, and if I like what I see, we might use that.
Hold on, I'm creating an account right now to check.
'Cause if I think it'll settle for my needs, I literally just need something where I can keep track of your characters. And like, so you guys can make characters. I need something like that. Because I don't want to do it on paper. If it's gonna be online, all of it has to be online.
You could just do a Google Docs.
We could do that. I wouldn't have a problem doing that.
That's like the final thing that we can do, like the last
For
resort.
it.
I think it's. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the marketplace. Oh no, hold on. Let me go to my home. I'm at my home
I
right
don't need to know
now.
what I can buy. I need to know what is free. How many functions do I have?
You have the tutorial. You have your.
Am I?
What is this? Create your first virtual tabletop. You can either use a pre-built module or build your own. I think if you build your own, it's free. But if you use one of the other ones, then that's I think what costs.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to build our own module.
It says to subscribe right here, and I think this, I don't know what it's saying, subscribe to, which is the only thing.
What's going on? We're just looking at something.
On. I'm just doing something at random, real quick. Tags, D and 7. Hold on. Give me a moment. Option, choose a character sheet. Let's do, where's D&D? D&D E5. Yeah, sure. Let's just go with that. Create game ready. Oh, and then I think you can drop a file in, and then there's stuff you can do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of it's free except for the other stuff. I don't know yet. You'll just have to look more into it. So yeah, there's that. Well, I'm ending stream real quick. Goodbye, people.
Sure to
Have
like,
a...
subscribe, support the channel, tell your friends. You already ended the stream, didn't you?
No, it's still on.
Oh. Make sure to tell your friends, like the video, subscribe for more content, subscribe for more content. Yes.
Was